person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
First!
All right, welcome on in. I hope y'all are having a good week, a good Tuesday. What's happening, Kent? Oh, yeah, I can't see. I was gonna say, I thought I was trying to make this a little bit transparent. I have the a little bit of a new music player, and it should it should be foolproof for the fact of not breaking anymore. So that is the hope. It's magic. Yeah, it is. Isn't that crazy? How does he do it? I'm so excited you're playing this. I am very excited, Plenty. I'm pretty sure I got this from you. Well, I think Emily got it from you as part of one of our wheel spins. But also, you want to see something cool? I was doing this. It's not look inward since you're wrong. All right. Well, I guess I'll do it this way. I set this up yesterday. I think it might be pretty cool. I do that. Look at this guy. Okay, it's a little cut off because he wrote like the longest message ever, which is good because it also lets me fix it. But I can now highlight people's messages. Did I expect somebody to write such a long message? No, of course not. Why would I do that? Got it. This is exactly your kind of bullshit. Thank you. That is so cool. Yeah, it was a it took me a minute to get it all set up, but I really like it. I think it could be really awesome. Who is this? Yeah, so if I'm ever like addressing anything specifically, I'll try and have it up or something, you know? I feel like that'd be a cool idea. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Hopefully everybody's good. Yes, I was excited to play this. Yes, Cyclo, man. I know it's my kind of BS and everything, but doesn't mean that I didn't have other stuff I wanted to play. But we're gonna play it today. We're gonna start it today. It'll probably take us 2 or 3 streams to get through it, just based off of how much time we are able to dedicate to it. It's only like 4 hours, I think. So we should be able to wrap it up pretty quick. But yeah, so a couple of new things. I got the music widget started now. It should be good. I got the little bit of the highlight thing. And then I also set up another thing that is supposed to, up in the top right of stream, highlight if there's something happening, maybe some dropped frames or things like that. I have no idea. This was just something that I got from part of the bigger things that I grabbed, the bigger stream tools. So I'm really interested to see how it goes. I don't know what this game is, so I'm looking forward to it. It's not scary, but I think it's like spooky and funny. I think it might be a little bit funny, actually, if I'm honest. Not like super funny, but a little bit funny, I think. But I think it's like you're out on an oil rig in the middle of the ocean, and there's a bit of a monster attack or some kind of entity. So I'm not exactly sure all of the deets, but we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome. I am excited to get into this one today, but we got to do a little bit of news. And when I say a little bit, I mean a ton. There was a lot of news today. And then we also get to get into a little guesta, because apparently Cyclo was very adamant that nobody's going to get to guess the game today. I don't think he's wrong, but I am very interested to see. I'm used to slightly scary with a little bit of funny. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what we're all about over here, man. So yeah, welcome in, guys. I hope everybody's having, like I said, a good week. It's been feels like it's been a little bit of a long time coming for this stream today. I don't know why. But But yeah, on Thursday we finished up a little Wind Waker, which was very, very good. I enjoyed that game a lot. I am a little sad that it is done now. I was putting together the schedule the other day so I could post it up on Sunday, and yeah, I was pretty sad to see it go. So yeah, it's gone though. So we're gonna get into this game, and then I got a couple other games I do want to play, but I do want to try and mark out some time to do something for the Scotsman, of course, man. We'll see you in a little bit. I do have a couple other games that I want to carve out some time for, specifically because I think they're games that are worth doing all in one go, because they're also kind of short or short-ish. So we're gonna try and do that probably sometime after this. I was gonna also say in August I do have a little bit of a bigger collab stream with people coming up. And I know we got a date together, but I'm not gonna hit up anything until we get a little closer, I should say. So I knew I got something coming up. We're gonna be doing a bigger collab kind of stream thing. What else we got coming up? Just waiting on more Ocarina of Time stuff, so just waiting on that, I guess. I did hear something that was pretty cool that I ended up like just throwing into the news. I'm excited to talk about that. What else did I have happen? I mean, I had some family stuff happen over the weekend. I'm not gonna get into much of that, but yeah, just it was kind of a BS weekend. Ooh, I guess I could talk about this real quick. Wait. Oh, show your damn pics. Correct. Thank you, Cyclo. I'm not gonna show them right this second, but thank you. I appreciate you saying something. Okay, bye. Cyclo is so right for this, bros. I do have pictures I need to show you guys. We're gonna look at pictures today too. That's right. I forgot about that, bro. I guess I'll keep them right here for now. I'll keep them right there for now. Thank you, Cyclo. Where's my thing at? Bro, how am I so bad at this already? Look, well, let's do it like this. Look, there he is. He's right here. He's there reminding me. Great picks, bro. Great picks. Thank you. What's happening, Vashman? How was your day? What else did I have? I had something else that I was gonna say, but I don't remember. Oh, that I had some family stuff. Oh, and then yeah, so I had a graduation that I went to on Friday after work. So we had this graduation we went to for one of my nephews, which was pretty cool. Got to see some family and everything, just whatever, you know, not anything crazy. But I always forget that my sister has this game. I'm gonna try to remember it, but I don't remember what it is. Cube. It's not Cube. It's like that though. I think it's called Cube. Lurking, doing some study, hoping everybody's well. Thank you so much, Colf. Oh my gosh. And we get a little blessed by the Colf in here. Like, honestly, that's huge. Thank you so much, Colf. I was talking with Colf a little bit the other day. She and I are gonna try to get together a little bit soon. I think we were talking about next month trying to get into a little conversation. But yeah, so okay, sorry. Thanks, Golf. So this game is called Cube. It's K-U-B-B. And apparently it's often called Viking chess, which means you just throw shit at shit and don't worry about life, you know? But it's pretty cool. I was gonna say we played a couple of rounds of this game. It was pretty fun. Emily and I went, I believe, on a 3-0 streak. Obviously we had other players with us, so it wasn't just us, but I believe Emily and I were the reasons why there was a lot of winning happening. I was trying to find like a picture of what this looks like, but there is not a good picture of how this works. And because, you know, it's just, bro, why is this picture 2 millimeters? All right, well, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna find one. Is this a good picture? It seems good enough. I'll show you guys this. Nice on few strategies. You already talk about that. I did a little bit, but I'll talk about it again in a minute. Suffering till August 4th. 11:59 p.m. You have the exact date and time down. That's pretty hilarious. But obviously, I think it's school related, right? So I'm very excited if that's the case. And like I said, we'll catch up. Don't worry. You can be here as much or as little as you'd like. So this is how it is. It's set up. They have these little sticks on the ends that are like represent the playing field. And then you have 5 blocks on each side and then a king in the middle. And then you use these like sticks on each side. You throw them, I think it's underhand, at the from side A to side B to knock these guys over. And once the team knocks all of them over, in the very short way of putting it, knocks all the other teams over and then knocks the king over, you win. And yeah, we went to we went on a little bit of a 3-0 streak on it. So but it was a good time. And then that followed into just some bullshit over the weekend, which was, you know, not bullshit, but it was sad stuff we didn't have to be dealing with, but we, you know, unfortunately you do sometimes. So that suffer is courageous. I'm not sure I could do it. I don't think so either. Seems cool. It was very fun. It's a very fun like yard game. So we got to bust some of that out. It was funny too because the graduation was like fishing themed, which is crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever been to like graduation parties outside of like your own or maybe like some of your friends. I hadn't. And his was fishing themed. So we go to this thing. It's like a, you know, covered picnic area, and then there was fishing. There was just, people were just out there fishing. Like that was part of the thing, and I was like, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I that's not a thing like people like us think about. People like us sounds funny. Like Emily and I, we were both like, what is this? I didn't go to my own graduation party. Bro, that's crazy. Why? Graduation parties are so fun. Real quick, what better way to address this than having it right here on screen? Yeah, man, I set this up yesterday. It was part of some of the perks that I got from everything else, like the music player and everything, and a lot of that stuff. So I set it up yesterday. It was a little bit of a pain in the ass. I do have to run it through some other things that I don't normally run, but I do have it all set up so I can throw it like this, and it looks quite nice, I thought, right? Don't want it. Maybe if I get my doctorate, for sure you should. I that's crazy. I held a grad party for my for when I graduated high school, and I got very inebriated during that. I liked it a lot. Never held a grad. Oh yeah, you said pretty nice. Like, yeah, man, it's not bad. I do like it. It's another little step in everything, but it is pretty cool. It uses the streamer bot chat to do it, so it's like it's a whole thing through that, plus a browser sort. It was a whole fucking thing to set up, but I get it. Graduation dinner with my family and grandparents. That's cool. Okay, that's fair. That's all you really need. But you know, some people do like a bigger thing because then you can have a lot of people come and they drop off cards and you get a lot of money, and that part's cool. So I'll take that all day, bro. and being the first one in my family to graduate college. Oh, dude, that's crazy. So wait, did you have a graduation for? And the only party I ever received was for high school. Same, bro, exactly same. That's what I was saying. I was more shocked that like most people have them for high school and then never again. So okay, bye again. Thanks, Cyclo. But I'm doing it. But now kids are not as bright as they used to be, so the teachers get staggered when I simply do things like study. You know, I've been listening to. I was listening to a bunch of stuff recently, but I recently got hooked onto the Verge Cast, which is a podcast from the website The Verge, and they do like episodes. I think it's daily episodes essentially. If you haven't checked it out, some of it's pretty interesting, but they have a whole bunch. But they did one that was talking about why do we see like the rates of people reading going down, and some of that stuff. And it was really, really interesting, because it wasn't all just doom and gloom stuff. Like there was a lot of information, and I thought it was really, really interesting. There is a lot of really good information in that, in some of their things. So I would definitely recommend it. I was rotating me five streams, and you have to keep my streaks, and I missed it. Okay. All right, Cant, you're getting highlighted this time then, buddy. Look at you here. Look at you. Thought we weren't gonna see you, buddy? Yeah, it's cut part of your thing off because you wrote a very long thing. But yeah, there you are, buddy. No, it was just something I set up, and I thought it was pretty cool. I guess I'm gonna have to make it like the whole way down, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to make it the whole way across at some point. But then it's gonna be over this way too far. I like it actually right where it's at. I like it. Real quick, while I fix this, I will. Well, fix is a word for it. I'm just gonna do this. Just do that. Ooh. No, I don't think so. We gotta throw you 4 parties. That's what I'm saying. We gotta throw 4 parties for Cyclo. Never had a grad party, but I'm hoping when I get my bachelor's, I can maybe have one of my own. Listen, if somebody doesn't, you just let us know, and we'll be over here fucking celebrating. Then we'll get absolutely crunk on stream for you. Been in a traditional classroom in almost 2 years. I worried the burnout would kill me. Probably be above the rest. Yeah, for sure. My sister does some teaching. One of my sisters does teaching for high school, and she does talk about how a lot of like how kids work now, especially like a couple years ago, was heavily AI based because it was such a brand new thing at that point. I think some of that has fallen off, and like a lot of the younger generation is starting to reject a little bit of the AI stuff. But there is like a whole, bunch of that. And she mentioned how much she hated working because of it. It was giving her so many problems. And stop using so many words when you want to put it up on stream. I just put it up on stream when I highlight what maybe I'm addressing sometimes, but not all the times, We'll do a crunk stream to celebrate for show, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. We would do it. I'd want to invite to a party are all over the world. Win the lottery, just be able to try and fly and meet everyone. Yeah, that'd be great. That's what I'm saying. Like those would be the things that would be awesome. It was like being able to take a bunch of people, like getting everybody together or fly everybody to a place and get together. So good. It'd be a good time. Like it's insane how much these kids these days rely too much on chat GTTs. Yes, and Gemini for answers. Like all the times that I've had to force my hand, make a practice test, but just want to cheat now. Yeah, and that's one of the things I've definitely talked about with the AI stuff is just, I think it the problem is it doesn't allow people to verify anything. Back in the day, if you wanted to like put down an answer for something, a lot of the times, like even if you were writing about something, like especially when you were writing about something, I should say, you had to cite sources. And a lot of the times it was like 3 sources. You know, you had to cite like 3 sources, and that's like the base level of everything. So, and so yeah, I don't super love. I don't love how much AI is allowing people to get like almost lethargic at a certain point, but they like are learning you're learning bad habits and losing good habits out of it. They had a unique perspective. Ooh, really? Love to hear it. I recently had a rash of people at work who are using AI to either I really hated this, and I tried to explain it to them a little bit, but it's hard. They like one of the people had like put like their one of their kids has a young son, and they put their son into an AI prompt to age him up or whatever, and they're like, oh, this is what he could look like, and I was like, no, it's probably not. That's just AI, bro. And you just put your kid into AI, which means there's a whole bunch of bullshit in there now that they have all that they have that information, which is super weird. And then somebody else was doing something where they AI their family to try and guess what kids they were gonna have, which is crazy because how would AI ever know what kids you're gonna have? And so it's just weird. Bro, I literally hate it. It's so weird how much people are so okay with just putting anything into AI at this point. I've gotten real weird about it. Back in the day, I started my research paper on Wikipedia to understand the topic, then stole all their sources and followed them down as many primary sources worked hard to do it. Honestly, that's funny because Wikipedia is a hilarious source because back in my day, bro, we had to get encyclopedias, bro. We had to get encyclopedias. You had to go to the fucking library and pull that bitch out and go through everything. You had to through the pages, bro. It's insane. I'm mostly lazy because you're not using it as a tool to make you better. You're using it as a tool to not do work at all. Like, we're moving to Wall-E eras like it's bad. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. It's that damn phone for real. Put down the damn phone. I agree though. That's how it is. The phone makes it, and everybody's putting their that stuff into their phones and stuff, or they have it all on their phones, and it's bad. I will say using Claude for Git is damn good. So what is Git? Git? Which is increasingly becoming a required skill for jobs. What? I'm so glad I grew up without phones. I did go to this place that allowed people to write down like a bunch of like witty things onto like the tables and stuff. And the one was, is it crazy that we may be the last generation alive that knows what the world was like before the internet? And I was like, damn, that is actually insane. But the game dev, they had their hand-drawn art they had created. Then they used AI to critique it and the color palettes. Then they redid their original work by hand. So it was still 100% human created, and it looks way better than the AI version, but it helped them clarify their vision. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's like legitimately, like that's a kind of fair use. Because you're not having AI make something. I don't mind. The problem is, to me, it's like, where is AI getting that information from? You know, like what is it? Where's it? It's just pulling. It's going to. The problem. My thought is like, is it going to mass push everybody into like a general like say it's just like colors or whatever, and it's like, cool, it's gonna keep pushing this people into the same color palettes and stuff, and like eventually we're all gonna be looking at the exact same colors for everything. You know, I definitely can kind of understand it. I think it would be one of those things that's like, I'm always like, if you want an opinion, don't ask a machine. But I can definitely understand if it was like, I just kind of want to like hone this in. I kind of know where I'm at. I just need some general help. There's ways to do it. I get it. So, not speaking to coding nerds. Git helps organizing code programs, and you can send them to a server for others to pull from and work on it too. So multiple people can work on one project. Okay. And Claude helps organize the programs. I'm a little confused on how the AI helps with this. I was just purely for like an understanding for myself, you know. Relearning Wikimedia coding, so I had to relearn HTML and CSS for the wiki I'm editing. Yeah, nice. It's just funny how much like we can lose little skills and stuff that can be so beneficial, you know. But we give so much of it up to AI and stuff, so. Are making mistakes that can ruin a project. So you have like Claude do like a look over of a project of coding or something. Because I remember when my towards the end of my dad's time working, he did a lot of coding and stuff, but he was working with a team in London. I think it was in London. Maybe it was in Ireland. I can't remember, but it was something like that where they were developing peer programming or something like that. I forget what he called it exactly. He had like a term for it, but it was legitimately where it was just two people, and they set it up where you would both be working at a station, and one person would just be writing code, and the other person would be going in and watching it. You know, you're checking the code as they're writing it and fixing any issues as they're writing it. And they said it generally made them like, you know, you worked a little bit faster because you didn't have to go back and check it. You had a person who was peer reviewing it at that point. It sounds like it's kind of doing that without the other person. So it could definitely be helpful you know, if you need to be writing code, especially pretty fast. So intentional about asking it to give multiple perspective, critique my understanding, and give those cons. Yeah, I mean, listen, I totally understand people doing this. I'm always just going to be like opting for you know, for real people's perspectives sometimes, because, you know, it is what it is. Like if I sometimes like I'll make like thumbnails and stuff for like, you know, for stream and stuff. I almost always send them over to like Vash. I might send them over to a couple other people and just be like, hey, check this out. And sometimes it'll be like, hey, yeah, this looks pretty cool. Oh, I could see this or whatever. I legitimately had it with one of my shorts I made. I sent it over to him and he had some critiques, which at the time I think I've talked about it. I was definitely like mad about getting critiqued about it, but it was one of those ones where it was like, fuck. I mean, I was asking for the critiquing. I wanted to, it wasn't the answer I wanted, but it ended up making a much better short because I end up having that moment of like, yeah, bro, you're kind of right. Okay, yeah, you're yeah. So It gives it personality. Yeah. I just wish that Anthropic wasn't what it is. But isn't Anthropic supposed to be technically the better of the whatever? You know, friends will tell you, but it's hard to say and hard to hear. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to say. It is hard to say, and sometimes it's even harder to hear it. Like I legitimately, I said that time, I specifically had that moment where I was like, I legitimately was like, bro, I just need him to tell me like that it's fucking perfect. And then it was like, nah, well, you know, it kind of this, and I was like, fuck, bro. It's not what I want. But it ended up working out so much better. It was such a better thing because of it. You want? Use AI. True. AI will just tell you what you want. Real, bro. So real. I agree. It's the realest shit I ever heard. All right, real quick, while we're hanging, let me pop over here. I do want to do a quick guess the game. I'm probably not going to do anything other than guess the game because I got pictures to show you, and I have news we got to get into here. I have gotten more rude and mean to AI as I have used it, like to the AI itself, or just in general about AI. Okay, so let me take a look here while we're hanging. I don't know what this is, bro. Yeah, to it. You just over there like, fuck you. Fuck you, AIs. Xbox 360 and PS3. An action game. I'm still using my please and thank yous until it says this works, and I'm like, fuck you, no it doesn't. That's fair, man. I don't know why. I am a please and thank you guy, but I think I'm just normally courteous in those senses. Of course, Bunny. For whatever reason, I'm just courteous. Ooh. And then it will give me an answer and ask me how I feel about it. So I'll tell it not to ask me how I feel. Yeah. You're like, bro, I didn't fucking care for your fucking answer. And it was like, damn, I'm sorry. You're like, well, you asked. The fuck you want, bitch? To other adults all day, I ain't got a choice. True. Forgot I didn't add this back over here. I forgot I didn't add the music player back over here. Just give me the answers. Don't ask me things. I'm the one who asks. You know what? I don't think I know what this game is. I'm gonna be honest, guys. El Shaddai, Ascension of the Metatron. Yep, Cyclo was right. I don't know what the fuck that is, brother. Yeah, Cyclo, I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. Yeah, you were right again. You were right again. The Pride ERG WIT, Women in Technology, are partnering with our cybersecurity people to develop a type of event for Cybersecurity Awareness Month on bias in AI. Yeah, I agree with that. It is good. I do hope that my IT gets more into the weeds of trying to get people understanding how AI works. Because it feels like very much people just like generally know AI, but they don't get it. You know, they don't get it in the same way. So it becomes like this like weird thing of like they put their kids' pictures into there and stuff. I don't. The problem with IT is sometimes IT can be like a little weird with like being like, well, you know, this is a great technology. And I'm not saying that there's not uses. I'm saying I would like them to come with a much more like angry, distrustful message, and then allow people to like make a decision from there. I want them to hate it all, and then allow people to come from there. You know, I want them to have the same ideas I do about AI, and then start from there. You know, a deepfake video of one of our newest executives in the company, and see how many people recognize it as a deepfake. Yeah, but the problem is, man, unless the executive agrees, I just feel like obviously just, you know, be careful, because that's the one thing I dislike is I don't want anybody to ever, you know, be able to. I don't like when people use that stuff on people who don't, you know, agree. So we'll need their buy-in, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it goes without saying, because it definitely happened to a stream friend as well. But we definitely, we don't, even being content creators, like that's all well and good, but you know, we still really would like people to ask our permissions before using AI on any of our stuff, you know? Like I'm not asking people, I don't want people to use, I vehemently do not want people to ever use my voice to train AI or use any of my likeness in AI. Being on the internet the way it is, you know, unfortunately I get a little bit less say, even if that's not correct. You know, sometimes you don't get a choice in it. People just will do whatever they want because that's how it is. But I will always state that I very much don't enjoy it, and I know lots of other people don't. And like I said, we knew somebody who somebody had did that, and I really didn't like that. And I was I think Vash and I were both very much like kind of backing that person. Is like, that's not great. Into AI, yeah, that's bullshit. That's crazy shit. That's disgusting shit. I don't understand why people feel like they have to do that, right? Because there's no reason for them to. Like nobody legitimately is asking you to put my likeness through AI. There's no reason. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all. But yeah, so there's another, which is bad. And stuff, and they just fucked name on my list. I know so many photographers, right? I was gonna say that's crazy too. When it was like they wanted to use your likeness because they like you wanted to have your likeness in it. Yes, just ask for a photographer. Just ask if I'll send you a really nice photo of my face doing whatever, bro. I'll help you out. Don't put my fucking shit into AI, bro. That's crazy. It's also wild work as a friend. Why would they, if you told them? Because some people are not good friends. Of the internet, like being in public, there's no reasonable expectation of privacy. Is it fair? Hell no. But probably how we should approach it. That's why my brother won't let anyone share a photo of his baby. He kept apologizing when I asked if I was okay to share it with my work colleagues using our internal communication system, and he said no. Yeah, I can generally understand that. I definitely think that is how it is. I listen, like I said, I'm on the internet. I'm here. I know that I can ask. And I, will always distance myself from people who will disobey that kind of points, and I just think that it is going to be like a thing of like it could just happen, and I could never know about it, or it could happen. What it is, what it is. And then yeah, you're right. Is it fair? No, but I am out here, and I know it's a real possibility. Someone in the Discord do this to me. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit, Plenty. I did not use your name because I didn't want to put it out there, but I since you did, I will. Plenty also had something like this happened, and I kind of the person I was mentioning about, but Bash and I had some conversations with Plenty about like, bro, that's crazy. We were both like in awe that somebody did that, but then I think Plenty then had to go and kind of address it as well, like not just with that person but with their community. Is like, this is not something that I want you to do. So fucking terrible. I don't get it. I don't understand why people can't just be like, oh, can you send me a photo or something, and you're like, no, and then they're like, they can't just be like, all right, well, fuck off. I guess I'll fuck off. Like, yeah, bro, that's the response I want. I'm not giving it to you for a reason, and I'm telling you not to because for a reason. There's a level of respect that should be here, and if it's not, then we're not friends. Knew my position. I talked about it on stream and the use of AI and people, etc. So it was a surprise. They probably thought it was. They're like, no, this is a great idea. Yeah, Plenty's gonna love this, but no. Randoms running content creators through AI or the parasocial shipping they do in comics and fanfics. Yeah, exactly. But the problem is, like I said, I know that no matter what, I don't have control over how people will ever use my likeness, to a certain extent, and it is what it is. I just, I like I said, I'll always ask. That people don't, and like I said, if you go against that just means we ain't bros. Then we ain't buds, we ain't friends. I mean, there's a certain level of and like whatever parasocial bits of like people who stream and everything anyway, but a lot of the people, this community is small enough that I definitely consider friends here. Really have never heard anything about it being bad to use AI. We still lost when I'm against it. That's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy too, because people will be like, well, it's bad, and then you're like, what about these data centers that they're literally like kicking people out of their homes and jacking up people's electric bills to insane measures, and they're like, yeah, but did you see this funny photo that I made of Batman and Barney fighting? Bro, it's hilarious. Makes me want to get a camera with film and go back to physical photo albums. You should. Plenty. Honestly, it's great. I did a lot of schooling for learning how to do not just film photography, but film development and then photo development. So I did a lot of it. I never did color film. That was the one thing I never got to do. They were like, feel free to create content off of our Minecraft personas, but to keep the real names out of it, and as a whole the community does it, and Shunzo go against the wishes. Correct, right? I feel like there's unwritten rules, but there's also written rules, and with creators that's how it goes, right? I've never taken photos on film before. Well, maybe with one of those disposable cameras. Yes, disposables would do it on film. But we used to get it in school, and you would wind it onto like the little film reel and everything, and then you'd have to do it like that. And so then I'd have to go into a dark You have to go into a black pitch black room, and you have to unwind it from there and unwind it into this big bobbin, and then put this cap on it that only doesn't allow any light into, but you can put chemicals in it, and you put the chemicals in and you wash it for a certain amount of time to develop the film, and then you use the negatives to then develop the paper. But you got to use the paper in one of those dark rooms with the red light, because that doesn't develop that kind of film with the red light. You put it on this big machine, you focus it in, and then you use like filters on it. There's like these purple filters you could put in, and the purple filters just upped the contrast and everything, so your blacks popped a little harder, your whites popped a little harder, and it was amazing. And then you take that, expose it for a certain amount of time. You could do it in these things where you would expose it over a certain amount of thing, where it's like doot. So you expose it for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and you could see where the right amount of time was. And then you put it in your different chemical baths, take it out, and then you could be like, okay, for this, and this, I need to go for 40 seconds. Great. Line everything up, expose it, do it again. It was like a super trial and error thing. Dude, it was so fun. Yeah, also this. Yeah, sorry, I was not passing this over, Cole, if I was, you know, on the film tangent for a second. But yeah, obviously, I feel like the fresh water shit is the biggest part of this, but my thought is people don't value fresh water in the same way that they might value like their getting kicked out of their houses, or their electric bill going up. Like, I feel like that's like the ones that where like it reaches most people who are like, who cares? And then you're like, bro, what about this? The water is a huge fucking part of it, but you know, that part is not always as interesting to people. Well, you know, there'll always be other water. Just turned 34. Not much older than me. I know I was the youngest in my grade, but why it sound like we were in high school when I was in diapers still, bro? I am 37, a couple years apart. It's actually not bad. Yeah, it's crazy that they didn't offer anything like that, man. I still have my film camera too. It's a good ass camera. Being built straight up to environmental racism as well. They do love to do hazardous waste sites in minorities neighborhoods or rural areas. It's the worst. Yeah, see, that doesn't surprise me at all, because that's how all that shit goes. Whenever, you know, big companies want to do something, they're always going to do it in areas that are, you know, that they feel like are, you know, oh, people won't care if we do it here, you know? There's that kind of mentality, and it tends to be in minority neighborhoods. Or areas where there's like very like open area and stuff that might be a little bit poorer or something like that. Yeah, they're very much water side of AI was confusing, didn't help with that reliable sources had almost competing answers on it. Yeah, that's the problem, is the information around everything is tough because of how much like one side will have something, but then there's always going to be the counter argument from another side or something. So like it muddies the waters, so to speak. It becomes very difficult to know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I agree with it all, y'all. That's right, I said muddied waters. All right, guys, let's get into a little bit of news. We've been chatting for a little bit. Appreciate you guys. I was not sure how much we were going to be able to chat. I always love a good chat. I do gotta get into some news because we got to get a little deep with the still wakes. Let me get my big old water cup out right quick though. I know it's like a serious convo, and I apologize for even mentioning it. I know you should never be mad about or sad about or upset about or apologize for it. That's what I meant. Sorry about it. I talk shit about AI here once a week, Cole. I'm just here fucking shit talking AI all the effing time. It's literally what I do. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Delicious. Also, I did, just because I cleaned up the desk table here a little bit. You can't tell it all, but I'm very excited about it and I wanted to point it out. It's very clean, guys. I also put all of my lights on these little pucks. You can kind of see this guy right here, down here. These little pucks, they're little smart plugs. And I was talking to Plenty about them over on our stream yesterday. They're from a company called Goove, Goove. And I really like them because they are like Wi-Fi powered, but they also have little buttons on the side of them that you can click manually if, like, for some reason something wasn't working. So you don't ever, it's never like one of those ones where you'd have to unplug it and plug the thing back in to get it to work. There is like a manual button on it as well if you ever need it. But I've also never had problems with them. So I have this light, and then this light is on its own. The lights that go around are on their own. Who else did they put on their own? Oh, this guy's on his own. There's one that's over across the way that's now on its own, and they're all on their own thing. So that way, like, I can just manually go in and reset them or do whatever if I ever need to. Yum Chipotle. Which is not the take that I have. I also hate Chipotle. Yeah, that's right. I have a bad take on Chipotle. I know people love it. I fucking hate it. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get into some news, guys.
Everyone.
All right, welcome on back over here, guys. If you ever have anything you want me to talk about on the news, make sure you jump into the Discord, find the news channel, and drop whatever articles you would like me to talk about. Today's news comes from our good friend Plenty, Title, and myself. Lock it and close it. Wait, tell me the take. Wait, what? Oh, my take? Oh, I hate Chipotle. I think Chipotle's nasty. Yeah, sorry. That's my take. I know it's a bad take. I know people love it. I have nothing wrong with people loving it. I fucking hate it. I didn't always hate it. I will tell you this. I didn't always hate it. Something happened where I got there was too much of it around or something, because I didn't eat it that often. But there was too much around, and the smell of it was starting to make me nauseous, and it still does a little bit to this point. So the smell is the biggest first part of it, biggest block. And then generally the food is not bad. The food is pretty good, I would say, but it's that first mental block. I don't know what it is. I can't do it now. I worked at Subway as my first job when I was in high school, and I remember there was a smell factor with Subway. It was in your clothes when you went home, and it smelled so nasty after a certain point, and that one I at least understand why I didn't like it. But there's to a point where I don't eat Subway at this point. Not that's a bad thing, because I think people generally don't really love Subway, whatever. But I just mostly was man, that's crazy. The smell and everything. I think the same thing is kind of happening with Chipotle now. Sorry, I just don't like it. I don't like it. because it's trash now. It was probably trash back then too, but I don't know. I don't really know. All right, let's get into this first one. Rebecca Valentine put this one together for us. Xbox. Whoa, I also just noticed our thing up there is way not in the right spot. I gotta fix him. I'll fix him in a minute. Xbox has started testing free cloud gaming with ads. Advertising has existed in gaming for decades, and that's right, it's more bad takes. If you guys didn't know, now you know. It's more bad takes with Xbox. Xbox has announced it's kicking off a limited test with Xbox Insiders for ad-supported free game streaming with select titles. Those participating in the test will have the option to stream certain games that they already own from their library for free for 1 hour on devices that support streaming, such as Xbox consoles, certain TVs, PCs, and mobile. Ads will play before the gaming sessions start and will not interrupt gameplay. According to the Hollywood Reporter, there will be up to 2 minutes worth of ads running, and the player can prolong their sessions beyond the allotted hour if they watch another block of ads. This is essentially the same thing that Xbox Game Pass subscribers can already do without the ads, except it's now available for free if you sign up with Xbox Insider program. So, do you want to play games? But you want to watch ads? Here you go. In an Xbox Wire post, Xbox explains its reasoning for the tier, claiming that while advertising in gaming has existed for decades, it hasn't always been built with the player in mind. Xbox claims to be trying to do advertising well, but creating an avenue for players who may not be able to afford it otherwise to enjoy streaming games for free. So, you know, good guy Xbox out here, they're just trying to make sure people can play video games. All you got to do is just watch these ads. My mom would clean up vomit with Febreze, and then after the smell of Febreze disgusts me like the smell of puke. Yeah, exactly. Like an association, or like there's a little bit like that's like an association thing. But there is also like a almost like when you have something you have something too often, that's kind of the Chipotle one for me, but mostly gotten over it. Dude, that's good. That's awesome. Link has not gotten over it. That's for us. Thanks, Xbox. So I don't know, listen, I don't know how I don't know how to feel about this kind of stuff. Yeah, see, that's so they've specifically said that it won't interrupt your gaming as long as you haven't hit your hour thing. You know, like once you hit your hour. But if you I agree. What if you're in the you've just done a boss fight, you got to restart, and it's just hit your hour. Now you got to wait 2 minutes and watch some ads. But maybe for people like me, who are kind of crash out during big fights and stuff, maybe like a good 2 minutes of ads is like enough time for me to get up and walk away and like cool down a little bit and come back and be okay. I almost would rather, listen, I'd be like, oh fuck man, I just need a little break here. And with that, the ad break is now finished, guys. I crash out. I agree. I think most people would be, which is why I think it's not a good idea. But I also think that trying to make things available for more people is always a great idea, but they always do it in these scummy ways where it's like, oh, there's gonna be ads, and the ads are scummy and predatory and all kinds of bullshit. So it's not good overall. It's a thing. But yeah, look forward to maybe Xbox is gonna bring you ads during your games. I will say, hold up a second. I have figured it out. This is the first stepping stone to them putting fucking real ads in our video games. And I know that some games already have this. I think there was like a truck simulating game that had real fucking ads in their on their billboards in their game while you're truck driving. But this is like the next step to that being real in every one of our fucking games. Ugh. And corporate greed, like, please just free the games. Free the games, please. You should provide some free games. Fuck that. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. There aren't ads in all of our games. Honestly, I'm surprised too, but I think we should stop saying we're surprised before they hear us and then start putting ads in our games, you know? All right, let's go ahead and jump into this next one. Zach Zoeisen put this one together for us. Xbox backwards compatibility is coming to PC, starting with Conquer Live and Reloaded. Damn, a lot of Xbox stuff today, huh? So Xbox has announced today that some original Xbox games, including Conquer Live and Reloaded, will be fully playable on PC via its digital store. These OG Xbox games will include new visual settings and features, and eventually Xbox plans to add achievements to these older titles too. On July 22nd, Xbox confirmed that 4 original Xbox games will be made available to buy and play on the Xbox PC app. These games are Blinks, The Time Sweeper, Conquer Live and Reloaded, and Crimson Sky, High Road to Revenge, and Bill Gates' favorite video game, Fusion Frenzy. It's an interesting selection made up of the Xbox exclusive and launch titles for the 2001 console. Xbox says that to start playing these games on PC, you just have to boot up the Xbox app on PC, buy one of them, and start playing. If you already own the game on console, you don't need to buy it again. Okay. So I'm confused. So they said that there's going to be backwards compatibility. Okay, for some reason I was thinking cross-platform compatibility, which it is, but it is like, well, if you want to play it on PC, but bro, I think I could find these. Okay, I get it. I just misunderstood what this was going to be about, because they're like, all you got to do is buy one of them, and I was like, wait, what if you already own them? And then it was like, well, if you own them, you don't have to buy it. I'm like, okay, but okay, I didn't understand. You can pay the minimum $60. Yeah. Gaming is finally finding that mainstream bullshit that a lot of other medias have already gone through. And so it's starting to get a bunch of shit. I think it's also getting some new bullshit too, but Fusion Frenzy was fun. Dude, I don't even know if I know that game. But I guess, I mean, generally, I guess this is good. Like, it's nice that there's like there's games that are getting moved from like a console lock out to other things like PC and stuff. This does help with like some of the archiving stuff that we've talked about, even with like Sony and the disc physical media stuff that they're kind of moving away from. It becomes a little less of an issue if there's a way to access those games outside of the way that, you know, like it being locked to a console, you know? So it's a little bit better. It's not a perfect solution, but I'll at least take it. I think Xbox is trying to garner a little bit of goodwill after all the bullshit that they've been doing. So all right, Ethan Gash wrote this one for us. PlayStation faces an unexpected outage amid ongoing fears about its all-digital future, with an update as well. PlayStation Network is down this morning. This is a couple days ago, as everyone from Marvel Talkin' Fighting Souls players to people who just want to log into their accounts face server issues. All services are experiencing issues, reads the latest status report for PlayStation. That includes everything from account management to digital purchases across PS Vita, PS3, 4, 5, and Web PSN. Sony has yet to acknowledge the issue across the PlayStation support channel. PlayStation Network has been experiencing intermittent issues all morning, with many blaming the service disruption on an outage at Amazon Web Services. But AWS has since claimed to restore its issue without a notable improvement to the situation on PSN. So that's all said. Oh, while PSN has been down in the past, including a mysterious extended outage just last year, the latest problem comes as Sony is already dealing with fallout from its unpopular decision to kill PlayStation discs starting in 2028. In addition to concerns over lack of ownership of digital purchases, extended server disruptions reinforce how dependent an all digital future is on Sony's online infrastructure. And as of a couple of days ago, the PSN status page now states all services are up and running. Sony is yet to share any updates on the scale of the outage or the reason for it. Yeah, so this was coming at a bad time for Sony, as they are facing all of the fears of the all digital storefront that they want to kind of push, the all digital console, as it were. And when this stuff happens and nobody can play any games because everything needs to register online, because it's all digital, really points out the fact that not going too well for you there, huh, Sony? When I saw it, I agree. I too laughed a lot, because to me, I don't get it. I don't understand how PlayStation thinks that their all digital store, console is going to be a good idea, when if your system, your network goes down for a little bit, people can't do anything. They literally can't do anything. Can't play any video games, nothing. I think there's the one about Xbox in here. If there's not, this is just if there is the spoiler for that, but if not, this is kind of, apparently Xbox also had an outage, and Xbox's was so bad that none of the physical media could be played, because I think that theirs was also checking online for some verification and was not allowing people to do it. So yeah, it's one of those ones where it's almost like, this is bad, but this is almost worse than I would have even expected, like, how is this a real thing? Bruh, that is messed up, right? So even if you own the game physically, it still was trying to reach out to the internet, and if it couldn't get to the network, it was like, no, you can't play this game. Obviously you don't own it. So even if it's almost like, maybe that's what Sony's gonna be like, even if it was physical, you couldn't play your games. Like, that's not better, Sony. Now, they didn't say this, this is hypothetical, but crazy, absolute bullshit. But in a turn for something I think is absolutely fucking phenomenal, guys, something really cool, something that hasn't been done in a very long time. The men's mile record has been broken for the first time since 1999. Huge, guys, absolutely huge. Is there a writer on this, guys? Can I get the writer on this? I just would like to know who wrote this. Why do these big companies not want to attribute the person who writes their fucking articles? Like, that's some bullshit. Josh Kerr, the British runner who helped stoke a revival in the middle distance drama on the track, added a new chapter Saturday by running the mile in 3 minutes 42.66 seconds to break the 27-year-old record for the distance. At a Diamond League meet in London, Kerr broke Moroccan great Hicham El, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. How do you say this name? Hicham El Garouche. Mark of 3 minutes 43.13 seconds, set in Rome in 1999. The 28-year-old native Edinburgh celebrate with a lap of honor at London Stadium. It was just me, my shoes, and the track, he said. I was absolutely deaf in the last 110 meters. This is Josh Kerr right here, as it were. Kerr finished more than 3 seconds clear of American Yarded Nagusa's second place time of 3 minutes 45.69 seconds. In an interview with BBC, Kerr said the crowd support as he closed in on the record was just incredible. Yeah, isn't this amazing though? Like it is like one of those things where I thought it was cool because I heard about it. I was like, that's pretty awesome. It's crazy how long it's been since the last time somebody's broken it, but it is like we kind of got to like in 1999, we were getting to the what we thought was like the limit of what a human could do for a mile. You know, how fast a human could do it. And to do all that in 27 years later, be able to push and break that boundary, it's pretty incredible. So I thought this was really, really, really awesome. Honestly, just cool and kind of some good news. It's just as humanity, you know, we're still out here pushing the boundaries, finding ways to be, you know, just be a little bit better. So I thought this was cool and, you know, just worth bringing up. I already don't own some of the physical games. That's true and sad. Yeah. I bought a Lego set, and when they discontinued production of it later, I got to give it back. Yep, that's correct. That's correct. You got to give that Lego set back now. Lego was actually asking, they said that their services is down, so you're not allowed to put any of it together or even play with it right now. So, yep. You're just renting the Lego. Charles Hart wrote this one for us. Atari and Universal signed a deal for the rights to adapt 10 classic games like Pong and Breakout into films. Because you know what? I've been thinking, why don't we have Pong and Breakout as films? Like, obviously, these would go so crazy. We all remember the crazy journey that Pong took to hit from one side to the other side, you know? Makes the Odyssey look stupid. If Lego released that on social media, Lego knows better. They don't give a shit about all this stuff. They're not getting in with all this. They ain't care. Look, he liked the Tetris and Pop-Tarts movie. The Tetris and Pop-Tarts movie? What the fuck is that? I've never heard of this in my entire life. Tetris and Pop-Tarts movie? Are you sure that's a real thing? Tetris movie. There's just a movie called Tetris? And it was released 3 years ago. It's got decent reviews. Okay. Pop-Tarts movie. Oh, the movie Unfrosted. That was the Jerry Seinfeld one. Yeah, that one was okay. It was not good, but it was okay. I felt like it was not bad. Yeah, the Pop-Tart one was not bad. Seinfeld, yeah. And Netflix had a movie about Pop-Tarts. More faithful to the origin. Yeah, for sure. Very much a parody of the origin. Yep, for sure. Yeah, they're funny. Unfrosted was funny. I just like Jerry Seinfeld, so, or like, I like his performances. As a person, I don't know him, so I don't want to speak like that. Excuse me. Over the past few years, video game adaptations have gone from almost always bad to sometimes pretty good. So it's no surprise that more and more of gaming's biggest and oldest companies are looking to turn their digital properties into box office hits. According to Deadline, the latest instance of this comes from Atari, partnering with production company Entertainment 360, which just signed a deal with Universal Pictures to adapt 10 of its most iconic games into film adaptations. Those games are Asteroids, Adventure, Berserk, Breakout, Centipede, Crystal Castle, Millipede, Missile Command, Pong, and Yar's Revenge. Because obviously, we were all asking about these. These were all the films that we were looking for. Every single one here. There's also a couple that they missed. If I'm going to be honest, there's a few that they've missed. Do I know what they are? Not right this second. I couldn't tell you because well, obviously I got to talk with Atari about it because I need to very much like, I got to secure a deal here. Like I can't be giving this shit up for free, obviously. But like these 10, these are the 10 you start with. The other 10 that I'm thinking of right now are way better actually too. So crazy. Yo, Blueberry. How are you? But I love Melissa McCarthy and Amy Schumer, and it was so stupid it made me laugh. Yep, for sure. You got a Blueberry with my little slime cup. Oh, I'm getting down to the bottom, so it's like you get that little like shot of water straight to the throat. Or do you ever get it to like that point where it's like it almost just sounds like you're getting into a little bit of a bong? Not I, guys. The first screenplay will come from a duo of writer Matt Riley and Carl Hamp, both of whom will also produce said picture. Riley reportedly penned a spec script that kicked off the whole Atari Universal negotiation process. All right, I feel like I don't give a shit actually as much. I wish I could keep on pretending like I cared, but I actually just don't. But there you guys go. If you guys were thinking you really wanted that Crystal Castles game or movie, here you go. There you guys go. Huge, guys. That's where you went with that comment, because I went another direction. With my water? With my water, bro? How dare you say things about my water? You say you're sorry. How dare you? I don't even know if it's like audible even a little bit. Oh, that sounds insane. Oh, that sounds insane, bro. Damn, I know there's like a touch bit water. Ugh, Centipede movie isn't enough. We need a Millipede too. Apparently they had a Centipede and a Millipede game, that's crazy news to me. Oh. You ever get your lid on your water too tight and you can't get it open? That's where I'm at right now, guys. I've been using it for a few days, which that's what happens when I use it for a few days. For whatever reason, that's the moment that it happens. Oh goodness. starting to go, I promise. Ugh. God bless him. What kind of strong man put this on here? Wasn't me. Jesus H. Look at that. I didn't even put this on there. There's no shot. I'm just not that strong. Must have been Emily. Fucking hands, bro. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, you're right. He over there like, yeah, I think I turned it on. I can't get it back off. All right, let's keep on rolling. Ooh, you guys want to talk about a dweeb? PlayStation killing discs has upsides, Ubisoft boss Yevs Guillemot says, pointing to cheaper consoles without disc drives. All right, everybody, let's go. All on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Look at this dweeb. Sorry. All right. This one's by Tom Phillips. Sony's controversial decision to kill... Oh my gosh. To kill... That... Bro, why is that? What is this? I've never seen this in my life. That emote is shocking. I see it. I see it. The Leo meme, it is. I can't do it. I can't do the face. All right. Sony's controversial Jesus Christ, I can't even fucking do it now. Sony's controversial decision to kill PlayStation 5 discs could have some upsides, Ubisoft boss Yevs Guillemot has said. Speaking yesterday during the company's most recent investor Q&A, Guillemot was asked by an analyst for his thoughts on Sony's bombshell announcement that it would discontinue discs for the new PS5 games from January 2028 onward. Perhaps predictably, Guillemot did not strike too downbeat a tone in his answer. In contrast to the huge wave of negative backlash from fans that have been seen online, across social media, live stream, comments, and an enormous petition, indeed, Guillemot suggested that some positives could come from this move. What we saw on the PC is that it helped to grow our market. There's also some pressure for future on the cost of machines, and being able to be only digital will help to have a more accessible machine, I would say. So this fucking nerd, this fucking dweeb, thinks that if Sony gets rid of physical media, that they're going to reduce the price of their consoles going forward. Did somebody want to tell him? Did somebody want to tell this motherfucker that that's not how that works? What they're going to do is they're going to jack the price up of their next console, and they're going to jack the price up of digital games. And then we're going to be like, well, wait a second. Fucking Ubisoft guy said that it could be cheaper. And well, he said it could be. I got you back up. Some good. Less will mean less. You pay less. You get less. Ubisoft's one of those companies that's like, well, you don't own the game? Like, yeah, of course you don't own the game. We barely even made a game. I don't have a hand raised emote. Can I raise my hand? Yes, can't. What do you got, bro? What do you got, Can't? Speak it. Speak your truth. Put your whole chest into this too, if you're gonna do it. Yeah, Ubisoft, notoriously BS, absolute bullshit company, Yeah. They're surprised to no one. They're just licking the taint of Sony right now. And I don't mean title. Gaming on PC worked without disk drives. Why isn't this the same with consoles? But also want to know too. Gaming on PC worked without disk drives? Yes. That is true. You are not wrong. But you want to know, here's the funny thing. Here's the joke. Here's the laugh of it. Because gaming on PC is not restrictive to only physical media. Yes, Steam is a physical media outlet, or is a digital media outlet, and that is where most people buy their stuff. Yes, that is fair. But you have choice. I know that most game like computers and stuff don't have disk drives, but you know what you can get? A fucking disk drive if you want, and you can still play your games that came on disk drives. The thing is, you have the options and you get to choose. If Sony takes away the choice, you no longer get to choose anything, especially when Sony then also gets to remove or gets to have an outage where you can no longer play anything at all. I didn't know if I'd have my funny prop of my little disk drive. I have one around here. I have a little disk drive because that was one of the things I have, because not everything is going to need it, but I'll be damned if I don't have it. I just don't know where I put it. I thought it was just in my thing over there, but I might have moved it as a recent. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that either. Whoa. Whoa there, Betty. Yeah, I put it somewhere. I'm sorry. I forget. I was like, I had mine out recently because I was using it for something. But yeah, I have a little disk drive, and it's great. You can play some games and stuff, and all of it, lots of things. It's honestly amazing. So I still hate that it's happening, but it's all I want to know too. Choice, that's the word. They have all the information I need to say fuck Sony without an asterisk attached to it. Yeah, for sure. And listen, it's not just Sony, it's a lot of companies, but Sony is the one that is very bold and very brazen about exactly what this means. So but yeah, no, I just wanted to talk shit about Yves. Who I don't know, whatever this nerd's name is. Yeah, that's right. All right. The Pokemon Company announces facial recognition system to help kill scalpers at Japanese card stores. Mandatory from elementary school age. So damn, they're gonna kill the scalpers? So when they're at the Japanese card store, they're going to kill scalpers. Bold take. Tom Phillips put this one together for us. Who'd have an opinion? Yes, I know. I'll be an old white man one day too, but hopefully you won't have the same terrible opinions. They just shoot him, I assume. Well, listen. I played a little Wind Waker lately, guys. I've been playing a little Wind Waker. I've been opening all my shorts up with that line. Recently, I've been playing a little Wind Waker. Listen. There's a couple of, I've learned some things from Link and from one Princess Zelda. Whether shooting people in the back with a light arrow or stabbing them in the face with a sword. There's a couple of ways you can kill people. Especially if it's the King of Demons, like absolutely crazy. Pokemon card scalping has led to the induction of a mandatory facial recognition system at some stores in Japan for all adult customers and children at elementary schools age or older. The Pokemon Company announced the drastic measure in an update on its official Japanese website, which states that the move has been deemed necessary to provide a safe and secure shopping environment for all customers and to prevent crime. Entry to the official Pokemon store will be limited to one visit per person per day in order to limit customer spending, with repeat entry denied. Though it's unclear exactly what else would happen if you did try and push your luck. To ensure compliance with our entry rules, if we observe multiple attempts to enter the store, our staff may speak to you individually. New guidance has stated, which sounds like a polite way of saying you're getting a good scolding. So real quick, I mostly just wanted to bring this up because Pokemon scalping has been a big thing, and apparently it's becoming it's continuing to be a big thing. I just thought more of the they're not talking about it at least in the parts that we've seen here. There could be some more information below, and as we're kind of running on time, I'm not going to get too deep into this one, but they are doing facial recognition for children's at elementary school age or older. I'm not a big fan of facial recognizing kids. So I'm not a big, I like the ideas of trying to prevent scalpers, but this doesn't feel like the right move. Honestly, this just doesn't feel right to me. Like I said, whenever you're starting to take photos of children, ew. Ew. So I wanted to talk about it real quick, especially because this is becoming more and more prevalent as ways of clocking these things or helping stop things. Is like, well, we're helping you stop this thing, but we're taking pictures of your kids. Like, bro, stop. There's got to be other ways. There probably is, but just hire people maybe. I agree with that. I don't know. I haven't really heard of kids scalping. True. Murder Link, Hero of Murder, Murderer of Time, Murder Waker. There's got to be one in here. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Just hiring people would be a such better ideas. You're right. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, let's get into this one. I'm doing this one super quick. We do not like PlayStation, guys. We hate Sony. No, okay. Tom Phillips put this one together. The only reason I was bringing this one up is because there's one thing in here that is really interesting to me. I'm sorry. We're probably not going to be going over the free games from PlayStation Plus anymore going forward. I stopped last month. Before, when they started doing their physical disc announcements, I was like, cool, I'm not talking about this anymore. Unfortunately, this one's really great. The one in this one is fucking phenomenal, and it makes me so fucking sad. But Sony's confirmed the PlayStation Plus monthly games for August 2026, headlined by Dying Light 2: Stay Human. Actually, that's not it at all. I don't know who the fucking Tom Phillips needs to get his ass out of his head out his ass out his head. Okay, their games are going to be Dying Light 2: Stay Human, Signalis, and Big Walk. That's right. So Big Walk's going to be free if you have PlayStation Plus at all next month. Makes me so sad that game is going to be free. I'm obviously buying it on PC. But Big Walk is going to be so fucking good, guys. That is the game by Goose Game creator House. So if you have PlayStation Plus, maybe don't, but like if you do, don't, but like if you do though, don't, but like if you do, don't, but if you do though, pick up Big Walk. It's gonna be free. I'm gonna pick it up on PC. I think it's gonna be better on PC no matter, but yeah, super worth. Definitely get it. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we'll do this one last, but I'm actually gonna do it. This one was kind of scary to me. Big walk. AI companies are buying antique books, ingesting their contents to train models, then destroying them at incredible scale. Why? Frank Landemore, why are you destroying them? That part doesn't make any sense to me. Why destroy it? Or skip it. I want to so much, plenty, but we need to talk about it. Traditionally, books have been good for two things: reading and looking nice on a shelf, which, yes, they look great on a shelf. Whether it's your shelf, the library's shelf, fucking anywhere else. But AI companies are interested in neither. To those building large language models, books are nothing more than fodder to be devoured en masse before being spit out like a fishbone. Often they're happy to use digital books, or even better, pirated digital books, as Meta has been accused of doing so. And Anthropic was forced to pay 1.5 billion settlement to authors for also doing so. So Anthropic is a piece of shit. Never mind, I take everything back about I said about Anthropic, which was nothing good, was just, were they supposed to be the quote good one? That's what I said earlier. But many companies, including Anthropic, Jesus Christ, they really want to go after them, have turned to ingesting physical books instead, which they can buy countless used copies on the cheap. According to the settlement lawsuit, Anthropic used a hydraulic-powered cutting machine to neatly remove the pages from the book to procure it from book resellers, then scan them using industrial-grade imaging equipment. In other words, it was literally ripping off authors' books to train its AI. The process took advantage of a legal concept known as first sale doctrine, which allows a buyer to do what they want with the purchase without the original copyright holders to say so. And since Anthropic was turning the original physical text into digital ones rather than redistributing them as new copies, a judge found this to be, quote, transformative and therefore protected by fair use. How? That's insane. What? Now, as 404 Media reports, this practice has become prevalent enough that even well-established booksellers are looking to cash in on the AI boom. One called ISBN-DB, which boasts the world's largest book database, extols that the world's best AI training data is setting on a shelf, upholding these physical texts as uncorrupted by shoddy AI writing that's already polluted so much of the internet. Print books from the pre-LLM area are structurally guaranteed to be free of this contamination. That alone is a significant advantage, it explains in an article on its website as quoted by 404. Physical book publishing before this date, pre-2022, are structurally clean of modern poisoning technique tools. What the fuck? I don't understand this. Why would you be a bookseller? Can we get people to have to be licensed to be booksellers? Because that's insane to me. Once focused on helping libraries, distributors, and bookshops find and sell books, ISBN-DB now helps AI companies bulk buy anywhere between 1,000 to more than 1 million books per order, according to 404. Why? Oh my God, it generally makes me a little bit sad. Why would you be a company that's going to help not just like libraries, distributors, but like people who are probably trying to, you know, hold on to some of these books and stuff like that. As an added bonus, it also promises AI companies that it'll keep their purchases under wrap. Nobody wants to end up in the spotlight like Anthropic and Meta, obviously, while clearly sounding aware about how incredibly shady the practice sound. The optic problem is real. AI company destroys 2 million books is not a headline that generates sympathy. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Oh my God. One small bookseller said that in April, he suddenly went from selling no more than 20 books a week to hundreds. He's almost certain that the customers are AI labs, noting the random selection of books and how they all have ISBNs. He added that his inventory is full with rare and out of print books, meaning that an AI company could be destroying some of the few remaining copies that can be found. Dude, that's insane. Yeah, Plenty even said it too. What the fuck, bro? There's other ways to scan the books, but it's slow and expensive. So much money has to go to the shareholders. It's insane. Like the law that allows us to resell games and books or really anything that we purchase. It's at the same level of burning the Library of Alexandria. This stuff is happening already. This stuff? Yes. Are you? Wait. Okay, sorry. I'm a little on edge. So I'm not taking this. I probably. So is your thing like? Was your chat was more of a surprise statement? Like this stuff is happening already. Like this is what we're already. This is what we're doing. Because I agree with that. I personally have mixed feelings about all of this, the bookseller told 404. Mixed feelings? What the fuck are you talking about? It benefits me financially as well as by clearing out old inventory that is otherwise unlikely to sell. I've been well suited for these sales with inventory from overseas and foreign language books. On the other hand, I don't like the end use. I don't like that uncommon books are being pulped. More antique books may be endangered. 404 noted how rare booksellers in the Netherlands are being inundated with bulk purchases they believe are being made by AI companies, though they can't know for sure. What the fuck? This kind of shit is nasty. It's disgusting. It's literally gross. I hate this. I hate this so much. Yes, surprise. Sorry, I may have had a tall boy. Oh, a tall boy of what? If you don't mind me asking, I wish I had a tall boy, especially after this article. I want for my mom when she dies in a very, very far away future. Let's hope. Is her book collection. She has so many amazing smelling old ass books. Yeah, man, I can understand that. Some old books have a smell, and it is kind of just a nostalgic smell. I can see how he's conflicted. Yeah, I mean, listen, I get it in the sense that he wants money, but I don't like the idea of books being just fucked over by AI. So I'm not a big fan. I hate everything about this, every little bit. Yeah, we're literally gonna lose media This is the same kind of shit that's been happening. We're gonna lose media because we're allowing AI to do this bullshit. And yeah, I fucking hate it. I literally hate it. I don't know what else to say. I'm devastated. I'm like literally upset about this. I had never heard of this. It makes me so mad. I'm gonna move on. If I feel like if I can find what I'm feeling, I'll definitely hit y'all with it. But this shit's crazy to me. Modelo Especial, Chelada. I seen it at lime and didn't realize it also had tomato. It was interesting. That sounds weird. A beer with tomato in it. Of Mice and Men that was printed a year after it was published. Smells amazing. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. All right. This one's by Rebecca Valentine. Psychonauts 2 studio Double Fine is hit with layoffs amid divestiture from Xbox. It's just not good news, is it, today? Remember when we talked about that guy breaking the mile world record? That was fun, wasn't it? And then just nothing else is good. There's just no good news, huh? Can we get a little good news for once, guys? I have some good news after this. I got good news. I got a little bit of good news. We're gonna look at my fucking pictures after this because I feel like I need something, you know? When's the next thread open up? It opened up 2 hours ago. Yeah, I opened it up just before stream, so it's there if you want to throw anything in. Thanks, Can't. Psychonauts 2 developer Double Fine is undergoing layoffs. Kotaku has learned. The number and roles of individuals impacted is not yet clear, nor is the precise reasoning behind the layoffs. Some individuals have begun posting about it, the impact on social media. Kotaku has reached out to Double Fine for comment. And there was two updates. Double Fine has published the following statement confirming 23 individuals were impacted. The statement attributes the layoffs to necessity following the separation from Xbox, saying only the survival of our studio would ever make us consider such a painful action. Our transition to becoming an independent company also means becoming a size that we can sustain. Today, Double Fine Productions let go of 23 members of our staff. As a small, tightly knit team, these actions are not taken lightly. Only the survival of our studio would ever make us consider such a painful action. Our transition to becoming an independent studio, the people we are losing were all important. They all made an impact on our games, our culture, and they will be missed. We are committed to supporting each affected person as best we can. We thank them for their hard work and commitment, the creative spirit we cherish here at Double Fine. And with another update a little later on, an Xbox spokesperson has shared the following statement with Kotaku. Double Fine fully returned to independent management earlier this week with their IP catalog and runway for their next game. As they begin their next chapter as an independent studio, we look forward to seeing what they can create. Xbox declined to comment on how much runway Double Fine has. So Xbox decided that they needed to comment on this, like, guys, it's not it's not our fault. It's not our fault we cut them loose and we could no longer pay them. It's not us, guys. Obviously you can see these layoffs are from Double Fine, not from Xbox. We would never. Yeah, we get it, Xbox. I would love some wine right now. Yeah, please. I'm gonna get some water in a minute. That's gonna be my wine. Keep the body pure, you know? Obviously. So obviously it's very sad. Yeah, it does sound like because they're becoming an independent team, which is great that they're surviving as an independent team, but they are just not going to be able to maintain with what they had. Yeah, it's super sad. It does sound like they are going to be working with them. They didn't say in what capacity, whether it was going to be severance or what, but hopefully there's some severance. Hopefully there is some work placement. Hopefully these people get into jobs very quickly. Like it is very shitty for people to have to get let go. This one kind of makes sense to me. It does feel like Double Fine is not trying to be just absolute douchebags. I feel pretty confident for that, but yeah, I have to settle for a protein shake. I'm settling for water. So I follow one news source called Good News Company or something like that. Yes, anything you find, anything that'll make us laugh. Did you guys see Jimothy doing rolls or somersaults in the yard the other day? That was kind of fun. Zach Zweiss put this last one together for us, and then we're done with the news, guys. The biggest modding site around wants to make installing mods as easy as using Spotify. Jimothy. Yes, I'm such a Jimothy fan. Emily and I keep on still sending videos of Jimothy to each other. There was one where he was out on a fence, looking so cute. It was not the baby one. It was just when he was out there. I still see a lot of companies trying to cash in on the Jimothy hype. They can go fuck themselves. And then we saw a video of Jimothy doing somersaults and stuff in somebody's front yard, and it was so fucking adorable. Oh my god, I love Jimothy so much. Guys, I have something cool to show you too. I'm gonna show you right now because I'm kind of a little too hyped up right about it. We had a raccoon at our house the other day. He's not Jimothy, but he is adorable. Oh, hold on. Look at him. This was outside of our house the other day. Look at him. He is so adorable. He's up on his little hind legs looking up onto our stoop a little bit. It's not Jimothy, but bro, look at how fucking, you can see like he's like so raccooned out. Like he looks so, is that Jimothy? No. No. I wish it was Jimothy though. Jimothy lives in Seattle and I'm in Ohio. Fucking stuck in Ohio, just wanting to see Jimothy. Have you never seen Jimothy yet? Because I'm about to change your life. I forgot he's in Seattle. Oh. So you have seen him then? I was getting ready to show some pictures. I do want to get through this news article so I can move on with my life. Not because I want to get on with Jimothy, because I love Jimothy with all my heart. But yeah. Modding has long been a popular perk of PC gaming, but it can be tricky to install mods, especially if you are a newer PC gamer. That's why the new person in charge of Nexus Mod, the biggest modding site around, has ambitious plans to make it incredibly easy for users to download and install mods. Last year, Nexus Mod changed ownership for the first time in the site's 20-plus year existence. Many feared that big changes in leadership would lead to the site falling apart or changing terrible ways. But we're now a year out from that big shakeup, and things have mostly stayed the same. That doesn't mean the new guy in charge, Victor Fullman, isn't planning to change things in the future. And as explained in the post on January 28th, one massive shift will be how mods are represented, shared, stored, and installed via Nexus Mod. For going on 25 years now, this platform has been modeling mods as files. Mods are not files. Mods are systems with independencies, with conflicts, with load order, with versioning, with environments, all that complexity. Everything that has been making you angry over the years can be attributed to one factor. The platform models your mods as files. Moving forward, this will change. Faldinho says with that in the future, the difficult parts will be handled by Nexus Mod. This includes managing dependencies, setup validation, and more. The goal is to make modding more reliable and easier to maintain for everybody. The hope is that mods in the future will just work thanks to changes being made to Nexus Mod, turning the site into more of a platform than just a place where your mods are hosted. Will this be hard to do? Yes, but we're committed to providing this experience. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of awesome, kind of fair. And I was gonna say, if you're a guy who's taking over a company that's done something like this, where you're like Nexus Mod, you're a site that's essentially hosting all these mods, you gotta start to look at how you're going to build a little bit. And this makes sense to me. This makes sense in the sense that they are going to be like, yes, the best way to build here is to make this site offer something more. And eventually that might be where they'll be able to do more paid things. They may do some paid things now. I don't know. But this would be them being able to take that step into being, yeah, we are going to do everything paid or more paid or whatever like that looks like. But I can definitely see it. I can definitely see where this would push them into being able to start to have a little bit of that. So interesting. We will if we see anything else about this in the future, we'll definitely pull up and talk about it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the news. We gotta move on. We gotta roll. We got things to do, guys. That's gonna do it for the news today. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the other side. I know way more about modding Minecraft than I do anything else, but I've never used Nexus. Yeah, I was gonna say, modding Minecraft's not bad. I did some Minecraft mods back in the day. Potty break? If you would like to, Kent, you are more than welcome to, buddy. I'm gonna go over some photos from my party a couple of weeks ago, and then I am going to do a break after that. But if you need to, this will be a little bit of a lower, a more chill moment in the stream before we get into the game. So if you want to take a few minutes, Kent, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna grab a water. Protein clumped in the milk. Blech. Yeah, it always does, doesn't it? I mean, most of the time it does. You gotta get one of those little like automatic stirs to help break it up. Little tangerine ginger topo, not my favorites. Last time I had them, I was talking to Bash about them, and he was like, there's something a little off with them, and I was like, I don't think I noticed. And then the other day when I had them, I was like, there's a little waxiness to the end of the taste of that. So I can definitely understand it at least a little bit. So all right, I am gonna get into some of these pictures. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys many pictures because a lot of these do have pictures of Emily and I can't open these in just another place. I guess I'll have to open them in another way then. I was gonna say a lot of these are pictures of not just Emily and myself, but of our family as well. So if I get sick later, you all will know. Correct? We will. Can I open this up here? Seems like I can. Give me 1 second. I just want to see how this looks over here. I also am going to how does you're tasting the weirdness, bro? I definitely am. You were definitely right about it, man. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking at a thing. Where's my... Oh, there's source clone. Add a new source. Clone. I want to do display capture. So that way. Oops, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting everything set real quick like. I'm gonna do this in a way that's a little dumb, but it'll make this a little bit easier for myself, so that way I don't have to block a whole bunch of other shit out. I think. We'll see. I think that's good. If I get sick later, you all, yeah, you'll be okay. Final expression, just this time it didn't work. Oh, all right. Here we guys go. Here we go, guys. Well, you know what I will do, actually? I'm gonna make this a little bit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make them bigger. Fine, you all bullied me into it. It's worth. Oops. Fucking this all up. All right, so I've got a couple of pictures I was gonna go over with you guys just to show you guys these photos. They're really good photos. But I remember I had talked to you guys about that. Emily and I had did a little thing together where we were celebrating our 20-year anniversary. And during that, we had gotten some photos professionally done. And so these are some of the professional photos. I'm just gonna try and show them to you all the best I can. So you can kind of see some of the actual building like the main building we were at and stuff. So this is at Stan Hewitt. This building is super old. It's a really cool vintage building, and you can go through and like tour the house and everything. But we chose like a couple places around the house that we wanted to get pictures. This was one of them. It's like there's like a stoop in front of like this window in their like the living room area. The living room is also massive, but you get this window out, and then we were getting pictures right in front of there. So you get a little bit of a picture of like my entire kind of suit here a little bit. Yeah, there's a little weirdness in the topo. You know what? It's not gonna stop me, buddy. But like I said, I'm not gonna be able to show you all of them because there is some family in some of them. All right, let me show you guys the next one. I am just gonna try and pull these up as I can. Awesome photo. Look at this guy. He's out here giggling and smiling. A couple of people when I was showing them these, they were really enjoying apparently my stance in these, which I kind of was like, okay. I don't think I completely understood, but yeah, apparently my stance in these is really good. All right, let me see what else we got. A power stance. That's what I was told. I was told it was very power stancey. Yeah, so a lot of these were all like in the same spot. I mean, all these photos were in the same spot. Like, so we did like family photos. So it was like our whole family, and we did them like in this section. So this is where we did like our big family photos, and we broke it down into a bunch of groups and got a bunch of photos. So there was a lot of photos in this spot. A lot of the other areas were the ones where Emily and I got photos together of just us. So this area was kind of a lot of this stuff. was like very basic stuff, because we were trying to be kind of fast in these ones because we had so many other places we were visiting after this. So from here, we went up to the next area. And this is where we get into this really, really nice area. And this area was super cool. So like I said, we went to this place and did some scouting for like a lot of the pictures and stuff. And so this is one of the areas, like we specifically, this in the next area, we're like half to spots. The previous area was like, this is a really good area on the way to these other areas. I think we had like 5 to 7 areas chose, but after like doing the first area, knowing like how long that took, we were like, cool, we're gonna probably get 3 areas. So we knew like we were just gonna jump to a couple different ones, which this ended up being one of the other ones. There's a couple more within this area that are pretty good. This one was a lot more of just the close up on us, of course. Yeah. But yeah, it was really, really beautiful day. It was very warm out that day. We were out there for a little bit, and of course I'm in all black plus the jacket. It was very hot. It was very warm. Even by like after the first area, I was so wetting. And then we get back, and I think when we got back, I may have taken my jacket off for a little bit. I don't remember if I did or not, but I thought I did, because I think I may have, just because I was like, holy shit, I'm so hot. All right, let me find, where is like the next good photo from this set? This is a good one. This is a great one for you guys. Man, I love that photo. That's a good photo, right? I really like this one. And she told us that this is one she wanted to do. So she had been, like, our photographer had been to this place before. Like, she's done photos in this area. So she very much was like, I have this idea of the pond area, like, that I want to get a photo of. And so this worked out really nice. I feel like our colors really matched for this photo in this. Yeah, the reflection and everything. Yeah, for sure. She was very good for when she was like, all right, this is what I'd like to do. She was very good for it. And then this was one where she was like, cool, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little turn. You know, you get the reflection the other way. All right. When we were out there, we were also doing this thing where you guys have probably seen my E or whatever. So one of the things she asked, she was like, did you guys have any photos? Because she did a couple more photos that were in this area that I'll show you guys that were kind of like, you know, fun or whatever. But this was like the one that I knew that I wanted to get together, was our little both our things there. So yeah, we get a little, I asked her, I was like, if you'll do this would be a great one for us, which was really great. But also I was telling somebody, I was like, yeah, you could even see Emily's awesome Cthulhu tattoo and everything. The shot is so good, dude. It's crazy because this is the one that I asked her to do. I was like, will you do one of our hands? And she's like, yeah, okay. And so then it was like, how do we get this together and everything? And yeah, that's how it came out. Dope. All right, let me see, what other good ones do we have in this area? This is a pretty good one. Hit you guys with this one. So this is like, she was doing a little bit of this, as she's like, this is like the walking shot, you know, you stroll through the area a little bit and she stages it or whatever, you know. Sorry, break a little of the magician's code on how this is done, but you know, you stage a little bit and you kind of have an idea of what you're doing or whatever. But I really like this area. This area is so cool. It's all enclosed. It's like a little courtyard, and it's all enclosed with like this stone wall or whatever. And you had the pond in the middle with a bunch of shrubbery, this like fountain right here, and just everything was so beautiful. It's trees everywhere. It's such a nice little area. Dark Cat. Sorry, Benign. That song is great, but it is also the hardest one to listen to and talk over whilst I'm streaming, my dude. So this was the third area. This area was really, really cool. I'll see if there's any other parts of it that it's hard to see in this, but this was like a Zen garden. So there's like a bunch of Japanese inspired like pieces that were like around during this, but we're like in front of this little waterfall, which there was like a duck with a bunch of babies like swimming around while we were doing photos in here and stuff. It was very, very, very cute. Let me see. This one's a little, it's a little mushy, guys. It's a little cute. Hold on. You guys can get a little look, but yeah, you can kind of see like the full attire and everything. I mean, obviously just a very cute photo in general. Oh, and you can see the arch behind us a little bit. It's it has that very like Japanese inspired arch or whatever. I don't know if there's like a specific name for it or anything. A little mushy. You know, listen. And you know, I know people aren't coming to the stream to be checking all this stuff out, but I like sharing it. It's I feel like it's fucking cute, bro. I just have a couple more I wanted to show. No, that one's goofy as fuck. There's a really good one. Oh, it's this one. This is a pretty decent one. She had us do a little twirly thing out here or whatever. It was really fun. But you can really see the arch in this one and the waterfall and everything. This area is really cool. You can even see like how like the rock and stone is, you know, paved here and stuff and around, and like these really nice kept like little like grass areas in between some of these like and stuff. And it is like this the whole way through this little area. It is very cute. Very, very nice little area. I think I just have maybe one or two more. I'll see. I don't have much more, but yeah, these were really, really nice. Like I said, a lot of the other ones have like family and stuff in. Not here to dox the family, as it were. The twirl came out good. Here, I'll show you this one. This one was really good then too. I was gonna show this one. The twirl in this one was really good. Plus, Emily always looks great, but a really great showing for her as well here in this one. And that smile, you know, bro, look at it. Look at that smile. Look at this fucking. Sometimes you see these photos of yourself afterwards, and you're like, bro, what was I doing? But then I'm like, I was having a good time. I didn't really care that much, you know? I'm happy about it. Here, I'll show you guys this. This was the tables and everything. She got it like set up photos of everything so you could see everything here. So this is like how the tables were set up and everything. I know I got to show them a little bit last time, but these are like, you know, the professional photos of it. And so we have like the table setting in the middle here. You get just a general idea what everything looked like. She's a closer photo. I'm gonna show you here in just a second. So you can see like the centerpieces. So again, I was telling you guys this all embroidered here. There was a embroidery on the front that was like the table number. Probably see it in the other picture. But we had these trays that had like a bunch of the colors we were using, plus these like goblets with water and stones in them, plus little candles and stuff. It was a pretty good little setup for the tables. I can show you. I got 3 more. So this was the actual like area where we were sitting in and everything. it's pretty cool. You can kind of get the general idea of what this tent looked like. So this was like the tent that was like connected to the hall where we were like dancing and stuff. So they were like connected as like two kind of separate areas, but they were like conjoined a little bit. So this is where like people were sitting and eating and everything, and then the other area was where like the DJ and the dancing was. But you can see like this is like a tent, but like this tent looks like it's never coming down. Like it's obviously insane and like just beautiful. Really, really good photo here of that. And then we had the two things. I had showed you guys the little leaves and everything before, but I'll show you like this is how we had some of the stuff laid out. And I showed you guys this a little bit. I put the one back here so I could keep on showing it off, but these little things, these little tags were people's names and table numbers, and they were attached to these leaves that Emily made. These are just embroidery leaves. But she made these, and then we were handed out as like a thing you could take with you to find your table. And she had a good thing of them all laid out and everything. And then the last thing, which was it was pretty cool. It was a cool little thing, but our little guest book, we just wanted people to sign, saying they were there. I was hoping more people were going to sign like with like a nice note or something, a little nice, like, oh, we really love you. I guess we haven't gone through our guest book yet. We should probably see if anybody did say anything. I didn't want just signatures. I wanted people to write some cute but yeah, just to get a little bit of an idea of how we kind of set everything up. It was really nice. Really, like I said, I said it before. Good photos. And I wanted to make sure I showed them off. So I'm glad I finally did. Glad I finally have. I forgot about it. Bro, I made the announcement about it, didn't I? I think I did. I may have not. I don't know. I thought I did. Nah, I can still write in it. You could. Listen, at some point, yeah, whatever. I ain't care. I'd love for it. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I show those off. I had so many tequilas. Same. It's a good time. All right. With that, I'm gonna grab a quick break just so I can hit the bathroom and everything. Breaks are normally about 5 minutes. We may take a little less than that. I do got the clip player set up, ready to go. Maybe he'll repeat a bunch of the same clips. Maybe he won't. I don't know. If someone's here around during break and you can take a look and let me know if he keeps repeating the same shit, let me know. If he doesn't, cool. We're never going to talk about it. But yeah, I'm going to grab a quick break. If you need to get up, stretch to the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you got to do, just meet me back here in like 5 minutes. So we have to choose, who we want to play as, I believe. I'm obviously going to pick...
It might be maybe the back. I kick out the back. And you control the front. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe we're getting kicked out because...
What?
What happened? I think this is a glitch. Bro, we're like under the water, but the water is...
Oh my god, dude, what has happened?
We have broke the game now.
This is amazing.
This is one of those nights.
Oh man, I just want to enjoy this for a second while I get some water.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh my god, what the fuck do I do?
When all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain,
Carolyn, delete.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me.
Where the is the bathroom? Okay, great. Here we are. Oh! Yeah, sure. All right. Why not? Also, yeah, that was real. Also, there was like a yellow stain back here happening, so my bro was not even hitting. Not even hitting. There's a spider. There's a spider. There's a spooter loose. Spooter's loose. Spooter's loose. Yep, my bad. Okay, well. Hey, Spooter. You almost did it for me. Hey, bud. Hey. Hey, Spooter.
When all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn, delete.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me.
Where the is the bathroom? Okay, great. Here we are. Oh! Yeah, sure. All right. Why not? Also, yeah, that was real. Also, there was like a yellow stain back here happening, so my bro was not even hitting. Not even hitting. There's a spider. There's a spider. There's a spooter loose. Spooter's loose. Spooter's loose. Yep, my bad. Okay, well. Hey, Spooter. You almost did it for me. Hey, bud. Hey. Hey, Spooter.
When all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn, delete.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me.
Whoops. Welcome on back, y'all. Huh. All right, let me. Well, bro, I agree. Well, indeed. Well. It replayed a couple of its favorites. Well, listen, I can't blame it for that, man. There was probably a couple of good ones in there, man. Oh, my OBS froze real crazy there for a second. I was like, oh, it's super dead. Now it's good now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Listen, there's probably a couple of good ones. I came back and I saw Spooter was loose, and you know, like, listen, I can't even be mad about that. I wonder why that is. Why does it play the same couple? I legitimately don't even know how to find something, a different player. I looked up, like, I was doing like keywords and stuff. I could not figure out anything. So I don't know. Like I said, I legit don't even know. I did forget. I need to do a couple of things real quick. I can't figure out what is happening. Yeah, same, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I have my water right here. I was like, I don't even have any water. Big cheersy as we get into a little Still Wakes the Deep. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Cove. This has been absolutely fantastic. Appreciate you. Here's the question. Do we go new game or do we go... When I ask this, the meaning, I should say, this is kind of a weird one. Where the fuck is my thing here? Habitat. Oh, I guess that's what it's called, huh? So I'd have this guy here, but we also set up the new scene. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I didn't set it up here. Oh, okay. Well, that makes this easier. It did my shadow though. I forgot. I only did this on the. I did. Woo! Okay, so it's just gonna be like this, right? What did I'll have to set it up for this then. I didn't even think about it, but we have the. How did I do this? I'm actually. Oh yeah, I source cloned it. I just need to do that again. I did it like one of these. One of these. PC Gapature. Because I did it like this. What did I do? Blurred color correction. Copy. Paste. Like this. We're making it happen right here, right now. And then it needed to be. Oh, there she is. There she is. Sorry, give me 1 second. You're not in the bathroom with me. Did I say this already? Because I feel like I saw it, but I was a little bit confused. But also, yeah, let's get a little bathed up out here, guys. Let's get absolutely bathed. Oh, it's this one. There she goes. There. How about that? That's there we go. Then we get this, like this. This is how I have this one. I forgot. And it is whoop. Cool. All right, let's bring our sound over for our game. Very, very nice. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I do really like this because it also gives me a little bit of freedom of exactly how I want to show the game. I can literally show the whole game whenever I do like other things later. So very nice. So we are going to be starting a little Still Wakes the Deep today, guys. I did try to set up, I believe, oh, excuse me. I did shut up. Ooh, we might have to turn some of this down a little bit. We'll have to see what the game actually plays like. I did turn on, like I thought, some subtitles and stuff, so we'll definitely have to see how this goes. I know it's very quiet right now. I'm gonna get into the game here and right now, and then you guys will just have to let me know if it ends up being kind of quiet. Language is English. Hints? Nah. Game mode standard. That's fine. Yellow markers. That's fine. Show action prompts. Set prompts for traversal and interaction to always display or only on first time use. Some prompts will always be displayed. I have no idea what that means. Experience the game in stark monochrome mode. Balance to provide. No, I'm cool. Let's go. What are we getting?
I still can't believe you went. What are you thinking? Going to that place? Wish you hadn't got yourself into this mess, but you did. You can't run forever.
You can't run forever.
I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please, Kaz. I am so tired of fighting. I just want it to be over. I want you home. The girls want you home, but if you don't deal with this, then we are done for good. I love you.
Wow. That's a cool looking thing.
Zeus.
Zeus.
Jesus, Zeus.
Ah, oh, Jesus.
Girls need you a Christmas card.
Fuck. Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Finishing up breakfast if you want something.
I'll be there in a minute, Trots.
Aye, well, didn't wait too long.
Big
I'm
laggy
coming
there.
to be up with it.
Aye. All right.
Aye. All right. All right. So if you guys haven't realized, the entire cast of this game is Scottish. I'm gonna do a couple of things real quick. Let's turn our quality. Let's do. Okay, can't really set these apparently, huh? I'm gonna say I was gonna. Oh, my game might be crashing. Oh, there she goes. I'm just gonna turn some of this down a little bit. It doesn't need to be quite as high as it is. It's fine if it's not. Cool. I was gonna do some of the audio seems really.
Southwest 6 to Gale 8. On Tuesday, December the 23rd, 1975. First, gale warnings. There are in southeast. Rough.
I thought about bringing. Some of this down a little bit. Okay, let's try that. All right. That's some moist looking water, wasn't it? I loved it. Let's look at this card.
Sorry, girls.
Merry Christmas. Nothing else there, huh? Damn, I will say, also, if you guys haven't noticed, this is a beauty of a fucking game, bros. An absolute beauty of a fucking game. I think this was the card I was just looking at. Yeah. Oh, I can turn fast enough to see my arms, as everybody is known to do. Ah. All right. Campbell, you in here? We're stronger together. It feels like there's some motion blur or something on. Fuck, guys. I'm sorry. We're just playing fucking. I swear to God, we're just playing. Yeah, there's some motion blur. I don't want motion blur on. I'm sorry. It just feels like we're playing menu of the game at this point. But I'm telling you, that motion blur is killing me. I fucking hate motion blur. Glasgow Gazette. Linwood told to accept deal or else. Yeah, okay. Ooh.
Aye, quite right, Trots.
To Cadile Management and Board CO, Mr. D. Rennick, Installation Manager. Dear Sirs, North Sea Oil Workers Union, Aberdeen Branch, gives notice under the provisions of the Trade Union and Labor Relations Act 1974 of our intention to take industrial action. This is due to your abject failure to meet with our representatives to discuss genuine safety grievances from our members. We urge you to engage with us and resolve our valid disputes. End. Ooh, some safety disputes, you say? Oh, a bit of a union happening here, guys. This is good stuff. Do I have like a zoom or anything? Oh, I have a 180 look here. That's crazy. Cool. Cabins? You think Kelly and Douglas are here? Oh, the night shift. Somebody there. Let me see what's happening in here. Nothing. Okay. I can't tell what's happening in there. O'Connor. Oh, damn. O'Connor's room is fucked, bro. It's leaking. Damn.
State of this place.
The state of this place. Not good, bro. Not good, O'Connor. All right. Henderson. Ooh, Henderson's
Must have
room
been
looks...
back on shore last night.
Davy Henderson, huh? Rafferty Brody.
All right, kids.
I'm all right.
All right,
You doing up
guys.
there?
Pipe's leaking. If it's not one thing, it's the other. See
True.
this whole rig? It's a pile of shite. It's falling apart.
Pile of
We've only
shite?
just started drilling. Fucking Cadal.
And fucking Rennick cutting corners.
Aye.
Speaking of, you are in the shite, wee man. Rennick got a letter this morning from the mainland and he's been up to high dough ever since. Heard he's gunning for you.
That's just brilliant.
Christ, I need a smoke.
Bro.
Later, anyway.
Take mine. I don't need it anymore, honestly.
You're a fucking lifesaver.
I'm going to get breakfast.
Alright. See
Bro,
you for darts tonight. We'll put a wee picture of Rennick up on the board for you.
I had to
like a
turn on
plan. See ya.
the fucking subtitles for this, and I am so glad. Like, listen, the Scottish people are my heritage here. You know? Oh, there's a naked dude back there. I don't know how naked. We'll see. We're gonna find out. Is my heritage, but bros, they are so hard to understand. She literally said something, and the subtitles said something different. Like, that's how different it was. But also, are you guys seeing? Why does this game look just like fucking for real? Like, it looks like a real ass game. Well, I mean, you know, like some of this looks real as shit. Also, you guys seeing that butt back there? Ain't none of that English, bro. It didn't feel like English, which is why it was making me laugh. Because it's a real ass game? True. And speaking of ass, listen, we're not actually going to look at this dude, but... Oh, sorry, I was... I promise. I absolutely promise. And Cody keeps looking. No! Sir! You may have a problem. There seems to be a crack in yours. Oh. I thought it might be broken. All right. We're actually not looking. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bro, I feel like I want to look at everything. Okay, whose room is this? Adir. Ooh, he do a little weightlifting in here. Honestly,
Doesn't he surprise me? Prick.
and Cody just keeps looking. I always say nothing gayer than straight blows playing video game. Whoa, a guy can't have a look every so often. I feel like people admiring, you know, like there's nothing wrong. This has nothing to do with your sexual orientation. Grant is not in.
Well, this is
Adair.
cozy.
Not Adair. Adir. I don't know what I said now. Oh, this is cozy. Adair. Yeah. I'm sure we'll hear it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we're never gonna know what they said. They're gonna say it out loud to us, but we're never gonna know what the name was actually.
Tight bastards.
Memorandum to all staff, Aberdeen to all staff offshore due to late delivery of beer field and ongoing strike action. The board has determined that no Christmas bonus will be made for the financial year of 1975 to 1976. How dare you! The union better fucking strike them down. Merry Christmas, Bernard Cunningham, chairman. Yeah, Merry Christmas, my ass. That was my argument for the longest time, and then I came out. Are you saying that maybe? Hold on. Welcome to the Celtic language. Nothing is spelled how it's pronounced. It's kind of what I expect. But I am very unfamiliar. Although my heritage is very... Bro, what is that thing? Is that tab? Go down to canteen. Okay, yeah, it is. As a guy whose heritage is very, very Scottish, I also know nothing of that. WC showers and roof access. One is WC. I don't know what that is. We'll figure it out. If we need to, we'll take a look. The rain looks so good. This game in generally just kind of looks amazing. I'm actually so shocked. I felt like I've seen little bits of this game, but I don't know that it looked quite as good as it does right here. You know, like this looks amazing. Again, to receive a hint. No, I'm good about the hint, bro. That's the canteen. Okay, hold on, canteen. Oh, that actually looks so cute. So this is taking place right around Christmas. Christmas. Hi, Merry fucking Christmas. Okay, not in there. The run doesn't feel like it's really running, but it's whatever. Darts tournament. Oh, damn. Kaz got to the semifinals, but got beat out by Finley, and Finley goes to the finals. Shit. Kaz kind of suck at darts, apparently. Okay, can't get in there. What the fuck is this? I am not well versed in life, huh? I don't know what this machine is. Looks like billiards, but like small. Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, I was gonna say, which is crazy because 5 is like a couple of generations, right? Ago, aren't they on like 7? They may even be on like 8 at this point. Jukebox. Okay. Yeah, I think they're like a little while out, but it's crazy how good it still looks. I think that just goes to show like people who are really good at like making video games, who understand how to do the correct polish and such. They do a good job with them. All right, we're hitting the canteen, maybe? Okay, yeah, we're hitting the canteen. All right, a couple of the boys. Let's go.
Look, there's no escaping. There's going to be a dozen more rigs up here by the end of next year because they pricks in Westminster want their grubby wee hands on Scotland's oil.
Christ, not this again.
The bear is already down to the bare bones. And Cadal are just going to make more cuts to get other rigs on the go. If we don't take industrial action soon, this place...
Oh, come on.
If we don't take industrial action soon, this place will be even more of a death trap than it already is.
He's got a point though, Gibble. We're down to a skeleton crew in the pontoons and it's ropey as fuck down there.
Workers of the world unite. What do you think, Kaz?
I don't know. Just here to fix the lecky.
What do you think will be keeping the lights on if this place falls apart?
That's coal, you numpty.
Okay, what? Bro said the lecky, and then it parsed it out to me to tell me that was called the electricity. Oh my god! And then he said numpty, and it said you idiot. So I'm getting some of the slang. Roast turkey haggis. Haggis is not made the same way it used to be, or is it still? I don't know. You guys might know better than I do. I don't know. But like haggis used to be like it was like in sheep's stomach or whatever, right? And then I feel like that's probably not how they do it anymore. But Neeps and Tatties, I don't know, bro. This is insane. I guess let's talk with Brody and Ravs.
How you doing, boys?
No bad, Kaz. Raf's here's a bit shaky, though. Going to be the lad's first solo dive this morning.
All right. You'll be all right, pal. Especially with the big man here looking out for you.
Have you done it before?
Christ, no. I'll stick to the lecky, thanks. No great in tight spaces, and it's blowing a gale out there.
Really filling the lad with confidence there, Kaz.
Sorry, wee man. Don't worry about it. Brody's got you.
Wow. Slang, but the captions use the proper words. I'm not mad about that because it is helping. It does seem like, it seems like so far the vibe I'm getting from the rig is that they are feeling like there's some safety issues, which seems like why part of the union is kind of a thing. Yo, welcome on in, Raiders. How was the stream? Yo, Title buddy, thank you so much for the raid. Playing a little bit of Dino Blade. How's it been? I assume it was phenomenal. How could it not be? Welcome in. We're playing a little Still Wakes the Deep. We're a couple of minutes in. I'm just learning so much about language and oil rigs and how they're unsafe potentially. That's what I was just talking about. So we're on this oil rig and it sounds like there's a lot of safety issues, which is why there's maybe a union or something. I don't know. We're just talking to some people right now. It's so cool. I mean, it's dinosaurs and blades. How could it not be? Legit. The Irish language? No. I'm on whatever the Scottish language, bro. I'm sticking with my native tongue. Hold on, I want to talk to these guys. Oh, I can't talk to these bros? Oh, I'm not allowed to, huh? A dare.
Enjoying your last day, McCleary.
What's that supposed to mean?
You've been a naughty boy, from what I've heard.
Aye, geez, peace.
Aye.
You're not exactly an angel yourself, Adair.
Adair.
I'll be fine.
Well, you'll not be missed. You wouldn't know a day's graft if it slapped you in the face.
I'd like to see you try and do my job. You wouldn't know a spark plug from a fucking hairdryer.
Damn, they all liked that one.
Watch your mouth, McCleary.
Watch your mouth, McCleary. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing now? Talk to Roy. Roy's up there. Okay, cool. Irish language, I did not. I didn't even know Irish language is a thing in this, though. But I just left it on whatever the basic Scottish was, because, bro, it's insane. It's legit already so tough to understand.
All right, Roy.
Oh,
Cars, me old mucker. I do.
McCleary! To my office. That means now, not as soon as you're ready. Now!
Oh my God.
The sweet sound of Davy Rennick.
You think it's the Paulus?
Boss is a little upset.
Surprised, Kaz. You heard from Suze?
She's talking about divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kaz. She'll come around.
Not if I get to jail, she won't.
Well, maybe you could have considered that while you were battering Billy Chamberlain's head in.
Cunt slagged off Suze, he had it coming.
And there he is. Floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee, and swears like the devil himself. Listen, mate, even if it is the police, maybe it's best to just go back and face it. Yeah?
Ugh, I don't know, Roy. I'm fucking scunnered with the whole thing.
The Lord loves you, mate, no matter what. And I'm pretty sure Suze does too.
That's all clear for you now, Roy.
Lovely job, thanks, Dobby.
Oh, Trot says he's left your insulin in your cabin.
Oh, bless his little communist socks. Muchly appreciated. Remember, life is like football.
Okay.
It's not over.
Until the final whistle. Aye. You're a Barnsley fan, so you're pretty much fucked from the off, right?
Oh, I will see you hand for that, McCleary. Off you trot, lad, before his nibs blows a gasket.
Jesus Christ. Okay, the conversations in this are insane, but like in a really good way. Okay, I gotta go back that way. Can I just go through the thing? Yeah, no. It's Scots Gaelic. What is that? Couldn't remember off the top of my head. Is it just something I turn on? Is it like, is it worth just doing it just to fuck around and find out? Just to be funny? No, I don't want to go to deck yet. I was saying though, this game is very pretty. I am very interested to get a general idea of what the fudge is happening. I know it's supposed to be a little bit like, I don't know, but I would say scary, but like, you know, it's supposed to be kind of like a little bit of a horror psychological kind of thing. So I'm interested once that all starts popping off too. I gotta go see Rennick, the boss. Gotta go see the boss. I do love that he was like, to my office now. Not when you're ready. Yeah, get your PPE, bro. Come on. That's right. Can't blame you if I do it. I mean, I could.
Right, better head up and see what the score is.
Why do I run like this? What the fuck is this? Bro, what is happening? Why do I... Oh my god. All right, where is his office at? Can't go here, but is it that office
One of us needs a heat here, eh?
up here?
Taking mine off next time.
That's my guess. Let me talk to my dude here real quick.
All right to get by, pal.
It's all right. You have to go around, Kaz.
Bash it! Lennox just itching to give someone a kicking.
Oh my god, people are getting angry out here. Clive Russell does Rennick's voice here. I can't help but think of him in Blackfish from Game of Thrones. Never saw Game of Thrones, so I don't even know if I know who Clive Russell is, but if I remember, I'll try and look him up a little bit. Yeah, damn, this is pretty cool. I love the setting is not exactly what I would have pictured or anything for myself, but the game gets a little stuttery every here and there, so yeah, don't worry about all that. Okay, there we go. We're down to the floor. We'll make our way. If you would have seen him in anything, I can always look it up at some point and get an idea. This is like a maze. This is crazy.
About damsel. Just work it, to and fro, steady like. It'll turn.
You're thinking we're 20-year-old?
He says the sea air.
Aye, I bet they do.
Aye, I bet they do. Yeah, things don't seem to be going well.
McCleary. No, I can scalp in this hero by myself. No, we're all right. Cheers, though.
Fair enough.
You want to transfer here, McCleary? You give me less lip.
No, he loves it.
McCleary, my office. And don't make me ask again.
In a better mood today, is he?
You'll be all right, Kaz. You get used to it. We all get a turn.
Oh, wow.
Punch him.
No promises.
No promises.
Give me a minute to check.
Wow. Wow. I don't know what Kaz did, but he about to get it from the boss.
You're telling him. I told him last time. This one's all yours.
This one's all yours.
All right, Roper, what's the problem? Don't usually see you down here.
Droll's acting up this morning. Got the crew running around like blue-ass flies, but they cannot make head or tail of it.
Blue-ass behind schedule then?
Oh, not yet. Not if the gods are smiling on us.
So mere fucked than ever.
Not as fucked as you by the sounds of it. Look, you better get up there. The boss man sounds raging.
Raging. He sounds raging.
How long will that take? Orders in, but might be 2-3 weeks before it's shipped, like. I can patch it, but we'll need to keep an eye.
Yeah, you can literally apparently talk to like almost everybody, huh? They really want you to feel like you could just really waste some time here. And I'm not even mad about it even a little bit.
Stay on the path, mate. A cargo hoist will crush you if you get close.
Oh, okay. Crush you if it gets close. I don't know why that feels important. Whoa!
Scooby! Give me a heart attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Can I ask a wee favour?
Same.
What do you need, Scoob?
Oh, could you do me a quick fix on the crew lift fuse box while you're down there?
Aye, no bother.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, mate. And don't let the big man get you down, all right?
Thanks, pal.
I gotta do something with the fuse box. Bro, what do you mean? Talk to everybody in the intro. What? I talk to everybody? Bro. I've done too much. S to turn off. Okay. Got it. And so he threw me the screwdriver, and I didn't even need the screwdriver, bro. It's all right. You never know when you'll need to screw. All right, up to the boss's office. Let's go get chewed out a little bit. We might literally go get chewed out, and that could be like all I got time for today, which would be insane to be like, that's all we get.
I see, not to make me ask again, McClary.
I'm on the fucking way, bro. I'm literally just checking a couple other things while I'm on my way. Ooh. What's down here, you think? All right. We're not going. We're going up to talk to the boss. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We gotta go get chewed out by the boss, apparently. Well, I see him in there. Let's knock and see what's up.
Well, here we fucking go.
Here we fucking go.
Enter!
All right.
Ah, Mr. McClary. So glad you could join me, and sorry to have got you out of bed. Shut the door and have a seat.
I'm fine, standing.
Sit your ass in that chair, you fucking liability.
But I
run a tight ship. Do you understand me? A tight ship.
Technically, it's no shit.
Shut your gob, you Ned prick! I am sick to fucking bouking of you wee gobshites messing with my operation. That chef might be a mate of yours, but he does not run things around here. I do. Do you understand me?
All right, why don't you just get on with it?
Don't you answer me back!
You might be the height of shite on shore, McClary, but out here, I am the fucking king. Do you understand me? You bring the polis to my door, to my rig.
Look, I can sort this, right? I just need time.
Shut it, you clatty gobshite. I've got here's a mama who can make a more positive contribution to this operation than you.
Look, I know.
Shut it! I'm in a meeting. What?
Fuck's sake, Gibbo, I don't care. We're on a schedule.
It's a fucking drill. You've got a fucking drill, so drill through it.
Yeah, well, Roper's a whiny old fud. He's got a problem with everything.
I don't care if it feels off. Just fucking do it! Or I'll come down there myself.
Is that trouble with the missus?
You're fired. You hear me? Fired.
Come on, man. It's only a wee bit of trouble with the polish. I'm good with the lecky. I keep things running. You said it yourself.
Out! Get off my rig!
Aye. Happy New Year to you too, you cunt.
What the fuck? Fuck you, bro. Damn, I guess we're fired, huh? I'm good with the Lecky though, guys. I'm good with the Lecky. The DLC. Yeah, I wanted to know, did you play any of the DLC title? I'm interested because after this, I mean, I'll obviously have to figure out if I want to do the DLC or not. Interesting. We're obviously just getting a lot of setup right now. There's not much going on, but I'm trying to find I was gonna say I want to find like a little bit of a good stopping point, but I feel like we keep going a little bit more. Is that not the way up? Wait, what? Why did I get that weird music? Okay. But I'm good with the Lecky.
No more running for you, Kaz.
Now's a good spot to stop? Okay. Damn, how it gets a little hectic for a bit. Okay, cool. Honestly, like I say, I knew we were gonna kind of only get a certain amount at this point, you know, today because we had so much shit going on. I feel bad. Obviously, we're not getting much going on today. I apologize. We're gonna be doing more of this on Thursday. We're gonna get into the real good stuff because it sounds like we're about to get into some real good stuff right away. We are gonna leave the language as is, but I am gonna also leave the subtitles on because I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't tell what the fuck is happening most of the time without the subtitles, but I'm getting some general ideas about it. Okay, so let me just I'm getting a little bit of that. Let me get a little bit of a roundup here before we get out. So the little bit that I've gotten was that generally this rig again is kind of a little bit unsafe. There's some unsafe things. There's a union kind of going around that's trying to help bolster some of that, some more safety things. Something happened that with Kaz, the character we play as, that has caused the police to have to be here on site for something. Oh, because we got in a fight with a guy. It sounds like we beat up somebody, right? So the police come here, and the boss Rennick is a little bit upset about this. We get fired. We must be an electrician because we're good with the Lecky. Our wife is very upset at us. Might be looking for a divorce. I was trying to think if there was anything else that I really got. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and then there was some drill issues, and that the guy told them to keep on drilling even if things felt off. That's about it, right? Not yeah, Kaz is not in a good spot at the moment, so pretty good so far. Yeah, I feel like I understand what's happening. I feel like that's all going out of the shitter in just a moment. Do I have a I got like a let me do this. Let's do the checkpoint and see where that puts us. Does it put us right after the meeting with Rennick? Yep, cool. And that's where we're gonna pick up on Thursday. All right. Title, you didn't even get to see the I got something new to show off here in just a second. Oh, that didn't work at all. Hold on. There we go. I gotta use it on this thing now. I forget. It's a little hectic. Yeah, cool. This is good. I mean, listen, we're so little into it. We're like literally probably 30 minutes in at this point. Again, the game looks beautiful. I'm really enjoying that part of it. We'll wait to see what happens. Pretty cool. We'll definitely have to see if we can get the We'll have to get to see if we can get the if we want to play the DLC at some point. Yeah, title. I was talking about this. I got this all set up the other day. Look, I can do some message highlighting now. That's right. Clive what? Clive what? Clive Russell. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. I just got it set up yesterday, so I can do some little message highlighting. It's a little tough, but pretty cool. Let me see. Wow. Yeah, you might be right, Plenty. These are a lot of things I don't think I've ever seen in my life. Wow. He was in Sherlock Holmes. Hold on, I saw the Sherlock Holmes of 2009. He was in Thor: The Dark World. Who was he in this? He was some random person. Okay. What was he in Sherlock Holmes? I don't remember that character. Okay. We don't know this guy, but he has been pretty interesting. I like his voice acting so far. Boss is very boss-like, a dick, as it were, but a good time. Yeah, appreciate y'all coming out and hanging out today. This was very fun. I know it was a lot of news today, as sometimes it is, and that's just how it goes. All right, real quick, let me pop back over here real quick. I was gonna do a couple shout outs. Do a little shout out for our good friend Title. He brought over a raid to us today. I do apologize if it's a little quiet. I don't have the shout out player very loud.
Whoa! Just launched that guy.
Oh, sorry, I was in the way. Whoa! I didn't even get to see the guy get launched. I literally looked away for a second. Another?
Where am I going?
Here we go.
I'm going up here.
Oh!
Forgot that was there.
Oh!
Oh. Okay. Fuck me. Oh, wait. No, this is not where I entered from. Is where I entered from. Where the hell am I? God damn it.
Well, I was like, there's gonna be a third. There has to be a third. There was no shot there was not a third. Okay. That's a great clip. Another one. Yeah, make sure you guys are checking out Title. He's started some Dino Blade today, which was super exciting. I'm glad to see that. Hopefully there's some clips from that too. He played a dick in Game of Thrones too, though, to be fair. He is really tired of everyone's shit. And honestly, he seems like as a boss, yes, he's a dick in this and Still Wakes It Deep, but he seems like he's a little bit valid in his complaints with Kaz right now. So now there may be some other things at some point. Right now seems like a little bit like he's valid. Another one. Yeah, that was awesome. Make sure you guys are checking out Title. Our good friend Plenty as well, playing the Long Dark recently. Did you finish Long Dark last night? I know you're getting close. was getting to watch a little bit of it,
Oh.
and you were getting definitely a little tired of it. There was just some weirdness. Nice job. I know. Story wasn't hitting right. Yeah. That game was like early access too, and that's when it first came out to early access. First is when I first was watching it and kind of following it at that time, and it seemed okay at that point. But it went for so long, and there were so many other like chapters and stuff that they did. It definitely seemed like they like it could have just fallen off at some point. It was just when like the first 4 episodes were great. Yeah, that's crazy that it ended up falling off that severely then. Yeah. Just try to remember the first 4 episodes then, and then never the 5th. But make sure you guys are checking out Plenty. I believe Plenty. You're probably live tomorrow, right? I assume you'll be doing something different then. Ooh, that's exciting. 5th never happened. It never did. That's what I've heard. RoboCop. Oh, nice. Is there something you're playing with that? Like a DLC or something for it? Because I know you played the RoboCop game before. Are you going back through it? Our good friend Cole. It's a second standalone game. What? There's another one? Another one. Our good friend Cole Fangy came by. Cole was a big streamer back in the day with our friends. Kolf is awesome.
That was not it. That was not it. I would do it again without King Boo. I don't like that anyways.
Her sister was spitting there. I'm just saying.
He's saying he plotting shit.
Yeah, Cole was awesome. Appreciate her hanging out with us so much today. I know she's been very busy and out there really getting it. So very proud of her. I'm excited to catch up with her soon, but you should follow her anyway. I'm sure she'll do some streams here and there once she gets some free time again too. A different RoboCop, right? Who knew? I got 2 more shout outs for you real quick. Tomorrow Vash will also be streaming. He's gonna be doing some more Expedition 33.
Oh, Rathlos, get out of here, bro. Oh, man. Bro, you already did that.
If you could not roar, that would be great.
This is an old Clippy here. Look at this guy.
Fire, I'm fucking shit.
That was like 5 years ago. That was like a 5-year-old clip right there. What the fuck was that? Holy brother. We're gonna need a different clip. Like that's like a crazy clip. But we need something, a little something else. Like it's
Yo, Mr. Jackson.
Another really old clip.
Hey.
Yes.
Nice.
I got you.
I'm gonna check out this creepy ass basement.
We put a little light in this kitchen here.
Oh, you guys.
What a wild time. That was back when we dressed up for Halloween a few years ago and we played a little Phasmophobia. Just a man gaming, not even the stream. Right. Relic clip player, bro. He going back in time today. But Vash is gonna be doing some more Expedition 33 tomorrow. He's been getting some great progress done. Hasn't started Act 3 yet, so we don't know how long Act 3 is gonna be. It seems like he's close to the end, but man, it does not seem like he's close to the end based on the Act 3 prompt not coming up yet. Is there a third act? Or is the third act a joke that's been played on all of us? I don't actually know because I've not looked it up, because I also would like to be surprised by the end of this game. but apparently there's an Act 3. Maybe. I actually don't know if that's true. Now I'm feeling like maybe there's not. There's 3 acts. I'm pretty sure there's 3 acts. Don't tell us in the chat. I swear to God. Don't tell us. I will ban you for at least, well, probably just your message, but don't tell us if there's acts. We don't want to know. We would just like to know that, damn, bro, that is crazy. Throwback clip player. How I'm feeling, bro. I'm feeling it too, though, because I'm a little bit like on edge. Like, what the fuck is happening in this game? And then last, real quick, I'm gonna do a little shout out for Vash and Ice channel, The Wolf and the Kid. We're gonna be over there on Sunday.
He might not go through a man door also.
A boar door?
A possibility.
Man door.
You know what I mean?
No, I understand. I like the word man door. He's like, I'm a boar. I don't go through a man door.
I need a boar door.
How could he use a man door? He's not a man. So on Sundays, Vash and I will stream usually on The Wolf and the Kid. It's a separate channel, and on Twitch, on YouTube, it's just right here on my channel. But we'll usually stream over there because we stream together. And usually have both of our games and cameras up on stream like you just saw. On Sunday, we're going to be playing Lego Voyagers. If you've not seen this game, it actually is super cute co-op Lego game. And I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be really good. So you should be there. Check that out. As for myself, I will be back on Thursday. We're going to do more news. See if we can get through news a little faster or whatever. We'll figure it all out. And then we are going to try and get more progress on Still Wasted Deep. This has been a very fun game so far. I mean, we're just scratching the surface, like barely getting into it. So we have a lot to do here. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. With that, I got nothing else for you guys. I'm going to get up on out of here. I was just looking to see who is on and who is doing what. This person's got a lot of people, but they're playing Portal 2, and I am kind of interested. Oh, they finished Portal 2. Damn, I would love to send you guys over there, but he just finished. Here comes the tears. Damn, I don't want to raid during the end of it too. It's such a good ending though. What about this person? This person is playing, oh, they're doing a speed run of this? All right, I'm just gonna send you guys a Diz. Sorry, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Intrude on their ending. Yeah, dude, he's really getting into it like right then, and it's during the song and everything. Like that is such a special moment. I don't want to be the guy who's like, and here we are. Talk to us, congratulate us. What's happening with you guys? Yeah, just not the guy I want to be. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for it. I'm legit so freaking pumped, bro. I'm so pumped. All right, I'm gonna get you guys with a little bit of the Sonic Chemical Plant remix. Like I said, I'll be back here on Thursday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day / night. A great week if I don't see you, and hopefully just see you back here Thursday. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Have a great time. Go see Diz, even just for a few seconds / minutes. Bye, guys. Goodbye.
Thank you, Cody.
Thank you. I can't wait for more 2 title. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Have a good one. Good night. Bye, guys. Bye.